me just lower the music so that my ears just don't fall apart. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why this habit of mine is like back in full force. By the way, more are they? No, let's listen to the night. Oh, I love this song. What's good, Athena? You're doing well, buddy. What's good, Athena? You're doing well, buddy. Wait. Let me get out of here. Oh no, not the infinite loop. No. You know what? It's gonna stay like this until I send the link. Live. Yes, I will send it to 700 plus people every single time by adding. Okay. Exactly. That's a lot of Uzis right now, huh? So we need to win one more game, Athena, in order to earn our place in playoffs. If we can do that, then yes, we will end up earning our place in playoffs. How's it going, Will? Hope you're doing well, buddy. So basically, if I beat Drew, I'm in. If I beat Daria, I'm in. But again, like, I do hope to not have it come down to me needing to beat her in order to secure my place in playoffs, you know? But yes. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm gonna wait just a little bit for some few people to come on in, cause your boy got some surprises in store for each and every single one of you, okay? Yeah, Daria is a phenomenal battler. Like, her improvement curve has honestly been so bloody impressive through and through. Like, the first time I saw her was during PPL season, the last PPL season, and you know, to see her come back and put in such spectacles after spectacles like that, she is as legitimate as it gets. And I sincerely hope that I do not need to play her with playoffs at stake, honestly. Indeed, we will. Let's see what happens, you know? The thing is that even if I beat, you know, even if I beat, Drew, I can't really phone it in for Daria either, because because I am already, like, you know, gonna need to give my best for Jay Ricky. He wants to make playoffs as well, so me beating her will be an essential piece towards him getting a spot there, basically. But again, my priority right now is beating Drew. That's the important part. So hopefully I can do that, you know? Yes. Glad to hear that. Exactly, Athena. And I want more people like these to be able to shine in this league, because I'm gonna be honest, this community is essentially mostly a sausage fest. And you know, I'm fine with that, right? Because bros and all that kind of stuff. But I would like to see, like, real talk though, I would love to see more diversity in this community, because, you know, like, I would say that other than myself, I would say that it's mostly a bunch of, mostly consistent of Americans, some Europeans, and so on. But, you know, for people of minorities, like, whether it be the nationalities or who they identify as and so on, it's much lower. And I don't think that's cool. I want that to change. So I hope people can look at what, you know, Ellie and Daria are doing and feel the, you know, like, motivation to come back strong and then some. Yeah, exactly. Let's bring them all in. For me, the important thing is like if you are able to perform on a level where your content is able to shine through on a very like high level, then absolutely I want you in. I want you to show the world exactly what you're capable of, because as someone who had to, you know, like always take the long road to get to where he is right now, I know the struggles very well, and I would certainly want them to, you know, like get the fair opportunities and so on. But yes, I believe we have yapped on for long enough, yes. And I believe now should be time to watch the papel, you know what I'm saying? I give your girl my papel. Got like 15 people here. Yeah. Alright. So, who do you wanna watch first, folks? Let's see who we wanna watch first. Honestly, I love Nexus. Did Nexus upload? I don't think he uploaded, did he? Nexus! How could you do this to me? What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Fucking hell. Alright. I don't think Mephisto did, Athena, but like the dude's been like mad busy, bro, fam. Like when I've been talking to him and so on, like he has been literally on flights after flights after flights because his business is actually going through some very busy hours right now, which requires him to travel a lot. Which is why, you know, like the fact that he's able to still make time and compete even after all of that is just honestly insane to me. I could never. I genuinely could never. But yeah. So real talk. You know what? Yeah, let's watch Drew's perspective since I'm gonna face him. Hello, Governor. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Draconoid. Now, you know what? After this battle, I'm gonna show. After this battle, I'm gonna reveal the surprise. Let's start by watching Joey. Yeah.
Just to throw off most likely.
I didn't watch the game. I just needed to take the screenshot for the thumbnail.
With extreme speed, Entei pick.
What is this? I'm sorry. No matter how many weeks it ends up being, I will never be able to get used to this. Like, what the fuck?
Picking up the last few KOs in Week 6, your LA Wakers are still undefeated going into Week 7 of the Pokemon Premier League. But this week,
don't manifest that into existence, Drake. No, Draco. I'm not naming you after that loser. I hope I can beat you know, Drew. I really want to.
Coach of the Detroit Steel Wings, whose team has a bunch of powerhouses like Sneasler, Ogerpon Hearthflame, Rillaboom, and Hisuian Zoroark. His Cleaver can easily set up Stealth Rock while attacking with Stone Axe. His Hisuian Goodra makes Fairy types not a great Dragon check. A Lantern to sponge my Thunderbolts, and an Incineroar Intimidate to weaken my physical attacks. And his two Terra Captains are incredibly threatening. A Rhyperior that can Terrasilize into a Fairy or Water type, and a Frostmoth that can Quiver Dance and Terrasilize into a Water or Ground type. While his team does have Defog, it lacks Rapid Spin Hazard
Let's
control.
go, Frosty. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Overquill, which also lets me check both Rillaboom and Ogerpon with Poison.
Okay,
but I also have Throat Chop for Bug Buzz Frostmoth. My HP and Special Defense also lets me live a +1 Ice Beam from Frostmoth, and my Defensive Beast plus Intimidate can allow me to live a boosted Sneasler's Close Combat. And while Sneasler can naturally take on my Dual Stab, I have Normal Gem boosted Self-Destruct to knock out it.
Oh my!
Next, I have Scream Tail to not only get up rocks, but also Encore Lock a Nasty Plot Hisuian Zoroark or Ogerpon because I'm faster. My HP and Defense lets me live Sneasler's
Yeah, no, this is why I love Scream Tail so fucking much. It's so bulky and also so ridiculously fast that it can be one of the best Encore users out there.
So this gives me a means of bringing in a Pokemon and getting something in safely to deal with it. I also live a Swords Dance Rhyperior's +2 high horsepower. Next, we have physical defensive Arboliva with Terra Poison to deal with Rillaboom, Ogerpon, and Sneasler. At +2, Sneasler's Close Combat can only do 58% max, and I do have a Citrus Berry plus my Seed Sower ability to get more recovery. Citrus Berry also lets me take 2 Ivy Cudgels from Ogerpon after Terrasalizing with Stealth Rock up. Earth Power lets me threaten Sneasler, and Terra Blast hits Rillaboom. My HP and defensive E's also let me take an Adamant high horsepower from Rhyperior as a poison
type,
and Fairy type Rhyperior takes about 80% from Terra Blast, as long as I have Terrasilize. My last move is Encore, just in case Frostmoth wants to try and go for Quiver Dance in front of me. Incineroar also wants to set up. Urshifu has a pretty good matchup here, despite my opponent having Rillaboom and Ogerpon, because Close Combat and Surging Strikes are really hard to switch into. And if I go for Ice Spinner as Rillaboom comes comes in, grassy terrain is gone, and it can't grassy
Yeah,
guard me.
honestly,
I'm faster than
Urshifu
a
is such a
max speed Cleavor,
monster.
And my Spadef EVs with Assault Vest let me take a choice
Thank you,
spec to
bro.
Sui and Zoro.
And honestly, you
But
came
this
at a
is also
great
my check
time
to Asui
because
and Gudra's
after
Dragon
we're
Lead.
done
My
watching
last
this
move is
game, I
Aqua
got a
Jet, just in
surprise
case
for
Frosmoth
you
comes with
and
Terra
each and
Grail.
every
But if
single
it is
one
a
of
Quiver
you.
Dance, Terra Water set to take on Metagross as
And
well as
each and every
Urshifu, I have
single one of
Mirror
the
Herb,
folks
Wall
out
Charge,
here.
Thundurus to knock it out.
gonna be
This can also
something
be a
great.
backup check to Rock Polish Terra Fairy Rhyperior because I have Sludge Wave, which also deals with both Rillaboom and Ogerpon. Focus Blast smacks both Incineroar and Goodra, and Psychic allows me to deal with Sneasler in one hit. Thundurus is naturally faster than all of Chase's team besides Sneasler, so it has a good matchup into most besides Lantern. And there's a lot of potential for this Pokemon just late game sweep. My last Pokemon, which also has a lot of potential to sleep in the late game, is Iron Defense Body Press Leftovers Metagross, whose
Yeah,
HP and defense
this set
EVs
is
allow me to
insane.
naturally live a +2 close combat from Sneasler and knock it out back with Psychic Fangs. While I can use Protect to get extra Leftovers recovery as well as Grassy Terrain. My special defense EVs
You
let me
know
better
it.
check Hisuian Goodra and Frostmoth, and my speed EVs allow me to get the jump on defensive Incineroar and Hisuian Goodra that may be creeping Metagross. So that's my team for week 7 of
I like
EPL
how
Pokemon
the
Draft
rest
League.
of
If you have
his,
been enjoying the Draft League
his
content, make
entire
sure you let me know
team
by
are
leaving a
held
like and
against
consider
their
subscribing.
will.
I upload these every
as
single Sunday. I
Joey
upload
does
competitive
his
Pokemon
team
every
builder
single day.
sections.
Also,
because
make sure you check out my
everybody's
opponent's
just
feedback. He's a
shaking their head
fantastic
in
dude, and I
disapproval.
love watching his draft league run.
Wish I
Lastly, I
wasn't
want to give a
here.
big shout out to Tony Flygon, Amo, Owen, King, and Maverick Shooters for all the help this week, as well as Gentleman Thomas for the Metagross image, and Pedro, of course, for the awesome editing. I've held you up long enough, so let's get right into the battle. So
Love
here we are
Pedro.
with week 7 of draft versus my boy Seaback.
Okay,
If you guys do enjoy the draft
okay.
content, make sure you let me know. Consider leaving a like, consider subscribing, as I'm on my way to 500,000
Yeah,
subs.
Cleveland
No
are
Ogerpon
kinda
there.
looking
Frostmoth
shiesty,
is
though.
obviously
I mean,
a
to
huge
be honest,
problem. I'm
Dustin
gonna
is
start
there,
off
so it
with
should be
my
fine.
Urshifu, kind of wish I had the Uter on this one, but Urshifu looks really
But
good.
Shifu-
Charging Strike. I'm
yeah,
Assault
Shifu
Vest,
just
which
clicks
helps me out
buttons.
versus Frostmoth.
What the hell does he
That's
do
about
against
Because of the
Shifu?
Terra ground and the water on Frostmoth.
Use the
they're both
fucking
very
Lantern?
threatening. I do have
It's not a
Mirror Herb,
Pokemon.
though, which looks pretty good. I have to be careful around Lantern though. I have to weaken Lantern a lot, but I like this Pokemon a lot as a lead. And definitely check out Chase, by the way, if you haven't. His channel link is down below. Fantastic dude, honestly, amazing. Love his draft content too, and just an all-around great person, man. Where'd it go? I did not write down the Terras. I
That's
know
not
them
a
all,
real
I know
Pokemon.
them all, but
Not
I should write them
anymore,
down
at
because I have
least.
this amazing habit of just forgetting
Yeah,
stuff. So
but
my
like
carrier
it's gonna
lead-
take a CC
oops,
to the
put
face.
freeze there, sorry
And
about
his
that.
team don't
My
want to
carrier
even
lead
take
this. The only
CCs to the
way
face.
Tank to hit here is if he immediately
Ah,
terrestrializes,
no,
so
very
I'm actually gonna
smart
switch
on
out
very
into
smart on
my
his
Screen
behalf. Very smart on
Otherwise,
Chase's
I
behalf
think
because
Terra
now
Water
he can
Lead, obviously
terrestrialize
doesn't
into a
use
fairy
Frostmoth
type
now.
and be able to
So,
neutralize
let's
it
switch
and create a game of,
He does have
you
to
know,
Terrestrialize.
like
It could also
pivoting
be-
and 50-50s between
could also
Lantern
be
and
a more offensive variant.
fucking Rhyperior.
Let's see,
Great,
Rhyperior.
great positioning from his
There's Terra
behalf.
Fairy, so we don't have to worry about Terra later. Fairy goes right for the Earthquake.
Ooh,
402 to 257.
that
okay.
that did pretty decent damage. As for your question, Zio,
145 damage, which means that the dude is
I would say Rotom fan.
probably not adamant.
Personally,
Yeah, it actually isn't adamant at all.
I feel like it
It's a
has
more
so much
defensive variant.
mileage
Okay,
in
cool.
terms of what you can
We'll
be,
put
what
that.
you can do to it, and also
EQ,
be able
not
to
adamant.
properly
A few options
use
here. I actually
its,
think
you
this
know,
is
levitate
Actually, this is my best option. I
with,
said I have to, I think
With
this is my
Terra
best option,
Electric
period.
boosting your electric
They
power
do not like this
to
model.
the absolute maximum.
They
And I
absolutely
feel like
do not like
that's
this
such a
model.
great
I am
asset
gonna
to
go
have
for
in
power.
itself.
If he's AV,
And it has
goes
other
like
great
Heat
Terra
Crash, my
Captain
Arbala
choices
will
as
tank
well.
it.
So
I don't want to obviously Terra.
from
EV
my
either.
experience so far, Rotom fan is definitely one of the
Yeah,
more
Arbala will tank it
underrated ones.
pretty handily,
I
actually.
think.
Especially after Citrus. So I'm going for the Earth Power, hits Incineroar upon switching. Frostmoth is obviously annoying, but
But I like Terra
nothing to
Zangoose
put,
too.
Impish or
I want to
Impish
use that down the
slash
line.
defensive.
If I had more,
Rock Tomb.
if I could have more
Ooh,
Terra
go with
Captains,
the-
then I certainly would have done that. Okay,
Go
he
with the
stays in.
tomb. Nice little Rock Tomb, okay. I think it's AV.
Why would he stay in?
Oh my god, yeah, it's definitely AV. I'm on to
What's
zero.
good, Lizzie?
No, it's
Hope you're
just max
doing well,
Spadef.
fam.
Dude is actually max Spadef
Yo, what's up,
to
Tomar?
eat that hit. So the certain strike switchings are still phenomenal here. Yeah, bro is damn near max Spadef to eat that hit. Holy.
Yeah,
very
I've
much-
been editing the video for Wolfie,
Heavy Slam
and
doesn't matter. I'm not
he has
terrestrializing
been
in front
using
of
that.
this Pokemon.
Oh
I don't
my
have to.
god, that
It's
did
not a mon I
nothing.
have to
What
fear,
the
you know?
hell?
It's not a mon I have to fear.
Yeah, exactly.
Heavy Slam.
Thank you.
So right,
Glad you liked it.
Repairs at about 50, 51, 52, 50, 55 maybe.
My hair got way too big.
5%-ish.
And
I'm not gonna
with
look at the
yours
actual
truly,
amount in a bit, but
if it gets way too big,
yeah, another free
my
Dragon.
head, I
don't
can't,
really
I
care.
can't. It
55,
usually ends
close
up
to 60, close to
becoming
57%.
my
I'm
head.
gonna write it down.
I
assume
can't
he's
think
gonna switch
straight,
here, so-
honestly.
Or eventually switch here.
So I'm
Again,
glad that I
I
could
switched
get
from a
this
more
one.
offensive
Get
Arbala
this
to
haircut.
a defensive one here. Trying to just to help me out. They obviously have Frostmoth.
I'm happy to hear
That sounds like a Frostmoth. Yep, there's Frostmoth.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That did
I think what I can do
nothing.
here because technically we're looking okay. Technically,
And honestly,
This one
Frosty,
isn't too
if
big
I
of a
had
deal now,
patience,
I
I
would
probably
say.
would have grown out my hair
no
once.
damage there.
I think I'd look pretty
Frostmoth.
good in it, but
Ice Beam offensive.
I don't know.
annoying.
I like the
Wall
short
Charge
hair.
does not do a lot.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
do-
like this Frostmoth's special ability ain't
Terra
nothing to
over.
mess with, honestly.
Because they have Earthquake, I think I can afford to do this actually. The other play
Is it
is to give up
AV?
spikes, which I don't want.
I
to.
would would not be surprised. I mean,
I'm gonna
it
Terran
probably
teleport.
could be.
I don't want him quiver dancing up. In case he wants to. If he wants to U-turn, that's fine. This does like give
Yeah.
up my
Yeah,
my
I could never
resistance to
Frosty.
everything that
I
that
could
Rhyperior
never.
does. But it's fine. Encore is better just in case he tries to set up. Goes for U-turn, which
Unless
isn't too bad. If Rhyperior wants to come
you
back,
give me 1,000 members. Just kidding.
U-turn. I'm glad I didn't switch though. And we do want spikes in this game. Now, Frostmoth does have defog. Don't get me wrong, Frostmoth does. This is actually a tough Pokemon for them to switch into, too.
Yeah, I think that Frostmoth might
actually
be
really
a
tough for them
beef
to switch
then,
into.
folks.
So I'm not sure which one they end up going to. I do reveal, but that's not the end of the world. They might be a more support one. I just think we're looking insane with Urshifu right now. I think we're looking insane. I don't see what kills us. Maybe I'm dumb, but I really don't see what kills us. Incineroar? There's the Incineroar. Okay. No problem. Yeah, Encore's just fine. I get my recovery here anyway. Yeah, Encore was just my play. So we get my recovery. I'm basically at full, and no rocks have gone up. My Carnage can take basically any one hit.
Yeah.
I can Encore if he opts to try and set up on me, and then I can get up rocks as well, which you want for Cleveland.
Ah, so it is
Parting shot.
heavy duty booty.
Not
I'm
the only
not,
one
yeah,
either.
I'm not surprised. Because again, Frostmoth's speed def is insane.
Yeah.
Thanks to its icy
I like the momentum
scales.
he's going, but
If that's what it's
Parting
called, I
shot.
believe. If that is what
his
it's
right pair is
called.
annoying. I'll give it that.
Alex
Yeah,
Louis.
Rai comes out just to throw off most likely a heavy slam here. I do want rocks up though. Rai is basically back. Right
Gotcha.
Calling Rai like it's Raikou. Do I do?
Is he gonna
I
set
do
up
want
his
I
rocks?
honestly do.
Yeah,
I honestly do.
yeah,
I'll go for
rocks is good.
I want to punish Switchins if he doesn't have heavy duty boots. Switchins Incineroar probably has, and so does Frostmoth, but I want to hit Cleavor too. There's the Earthquake.
Oh,
That did absolutely nothing. I do want to kind of just Psychic Noise though.
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah. Dip it
I
down,
just stop
dip
the
it
leftovers
down.
recovery and kind of just the damage.
Because honestly, with
all around.
Rhyperior removed
Keep this
from the
mod nice and
equation,
weakened. Nice and
that's
weakened
gonna
is
open up
insane, by the way.
Urshifu
That
so
is nice
much.
and weakened.
And there's also the upside
I
of
go to
Psychic
There we
Noise
go.
being able to
All right,
prevent
so rocks up.
leftovers
I'm
from
looking
giving it passive
good
recovery.
right now.
At least
with
for just
my
2
Shifu.
turns.
I'm assuming
Nice,
Terraform is the last
nice,
move.
nice. I'm doing good, brother. Hope
Yeah,
you're
but I
well
need to
too,
spikes first,
Shroom.
though. Because I can get up and intimidate and get poison jab damage on them, and then
Nice
go for
to
spikes
see you,
from
bro.
there.
I'm stoked to see you,
don't
stoked
actually
to
care
watch
about
your
the damage
game.
that's done. I'll go Shifu. I'll tank a Terra Blast. And this is more speed up. I need damage on this. Especially because, like, look how good Iron Defense Body Press Metagross is in this endgame. They have a lot of physical
Are you
attacks, so I'm
gonna-
gonna go Surgeon Strike here. If
Are
Lantern
you
wants
gonna
to come out and
exchange
just
this
rock
one?
Helmet, it's not the end of the world. It has to be... I mean, if it's not Volt Absorb, that's actually...
If it's- is
if
it
it's
Terra
Volt Absorb,
Blast?
that's fine, I think, too. Nice.
I would not be surprised if this Rhyperior has Terra
Surgeon
Blast.
Strike is my play.
I saw
It's
Earthquake,
everything.
I saw Rock Tomb, I saw Heavy
I think
Slam.
Lantern comes in and just
His
gets
last
smoked
move
by
may
close
be
combat
Stealth
after.
Rocks, though.
And if he wants
stays
to leave me
in.
here, oh my god, that did absolutely nothing to Rhyperior. We are just trying to wear this mon
Oh
down.
my
He should
God.
Terra Blast me here. Holy.
Oh my
That did nothing.
god.
Rhyperior is putting on a masterclass. Oh, it's Earthquake, though.
No, it's Earthquake. Yo, that's
Rai's
actually
putting in work,
huge.
bro.
That's actually huge.
But I'm gonna go for another one. Yeah, okay, so we can end up taking out Rhyperior here.
Wait,
Thank you.
wait,
Thank you
wait
for
a
giving me this Pokemon.
minute.
Holy. This
Could have
one is
gone
so
out to his
annoying.
Lantern. Why'd
He
you
still
get
doesn't have the switches either.
why'd you let this
Rhyperior going
go?
down is amazing. No more Terra. I can't. Let me put that over Frostmoth.
That just
Can't
opens up his
Terra. He shouldn't be able to beat.
that just
Metagross
opens
or
up the
Terra, but
fucking
And the
Lantern-
rocks going up are really good.
that
So
just
Steeler,
opens up his Shifu tenfold, does it not?
Lantern comes out. Okay.
Volt
Would I rather
Absorb.
see this?
I mean, I guess that makes sense, especially under the context of Thunderous,
I mean, they
right?
don't really deal with you very
So
well.
if that's the case, then fair enough.
I do want to see
fair
this. I
enough.
would rather give up Urshifu as good as it is. I'd rather give it up just to get the chip on this. Yeah,
Oh
for
my
angle.
god.
Especially if he, I mean, he should always go for Volt Switch, but I want the chip on Lantern. Agility. Ooh.
Agility! Ooh!
Not what I expected there.
But will that amount to much, though? I don't think so.
Agility Lantern's a little annoying.
How so?
Let me see.
Just kill it with the
What can I do here
fucking
to take too much from Lantern?
Arbolova. You even got your Citrus Berry unlocked, bruh.
I would almost argue that it's not even worth keeping. Because I can just Arbolova them after, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's actually worth just going. I'm gonna keep this guy alive. Just get Surgeon Strike is free. I'm gonna go Thunders. I'm definitely going Thunders. Terra Poison just goes crazy, so there's Thunderbolt. Doesn't even 2 KO, which is crazy. Let's go for a Sludge Wave here, get my chip. The Ice Beam knocked me out.
Understandable.
Yep.
True.
Doesn't matter too much.
Thank you,
I'm okay
Shrew.
with Thunders going down there. I
Thank
don't think
you.
it's as necessary.
I mean, to be honest, I feel like he could have gone out to his Arbolova there.
He's not gonna bring Arbolova. Eat a
He
hit
didn't
and just
need
go
to
right
give
Giga
up
Drain.
his Thunderous
There's not
for
much
it?
that can take that on. Yeah, Giga Drain's my play always.
I'm just
They
a
wanna
bit
switch up on
perplexed
two.
by that as
I don't
well.
mind Frost coming out. They want to stay in. If he goes for Scald, I'm good. I'll live. And I'll just get my recovery here. This mon's looking really good. G3's looking great.
Because like
Has the Earth
against
Power,
Shifu,
has
he's
good
always
chip
gonna
all
put
around.
Thunderbolt
I
regardless.
still get
Oh,
Incineroar,
we are
I'm
poison
pretty
type
sure
now.
Urshifu comes out and
Ah,
gets
you're
killed
poison
every
type
time.
now. I'm
As well
so
as this one
sorry.
basically going down. So I think it was worth it.
He's
Like,
a
if
poison type
Rhyperior
now.
was still
My
around,
bad,
if
my
Frostmoth
bad.
was,
I
Terra
forgot that
was
he
still around, I would've backed
terrestrialized
afterwards,
himself
but
into a
because
poison
Terra was
type.
gone, I think it was worth it. Yeah, they do switch. Okay, that's fine. All I do is get back to full with this. I don't mind if it's Frostmoth. Oliver comes out.
Olivia. Olivia.
Yeah, all I basically
Yeah,
do is get back to full
that
with this.
bitch
This
ain't
could be fun, but I
AV.
don't think that's- I
That
don't think
bitch
that's
ain't
the end
AV. That's just boots, bruv.
of the world. Do I want to go you though and just boom on it?
No, he is. He absolutely
I actually
is.
want to go you.
I'm so proud of my
I
brother.
want to keep Metagross healthy.
Fucking
It's a good
killing
Steezer
it.
answer. I mean, I have double Steezer answers, but it's also just, again, the Iron Defense with grassy terrain up is damn near unguardable, so. Goes for Stun Spore. Ooh, I think I talked about this
Oh
specific set
my.
to him. I'm pretty sure I talked about this specific set to my boy.
It's
He's gonna
good,
poison jab
Buck.
here. I have self-destruct, so I'm not too worried. He does U-turn.
We're doing
Whatever's
well,
coming in is
buddy.
taking a poison jab potentially. If it's Sneasler, I have self-destruct, so I'm okay into that mon. It is literally support. That's so funny. I literally talked about this set with Chase. I think I can find the screenshot of where I talked about this with Chase. That's so funny, dude.
That is funny.
Like a nice little poison jab off there.
Is he gonna blow up?
Self-destruct.
Blow up.
Maybe he SDs and tries to go for game. Whatever he turns out into, this is normal jump boosted self-destruct, so do a good chunk to everything besides Incineroar. Ends up going for bulk up.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if we manage to break through. I'm
Uh-oh,
not too worried. Exactly. But it'd be
SpaghettiOs.
nice just to kill this mon as well. Hey,
Oh my
god.
god.
Let's see.
And it's normal gem.
Normal
Ow! I
jump
just
boosted self-destruct.
killed!
Sneasler is gone. No worries about that thing sweeping me late game. Now, at this point, I think I just go
That
right
just
into...
died!
Urshifu?
That just freaking
I'm not worried about
died!
that mon at all. I think the trade is fine.
Holy
definitely go Shifu now.
shysta!
Let me look at our
That's
DMs.
amazing!
Think about Frostmoth, Elminter's, Frostmoth. Can stun
I mean,
U-turn defog stuff. Yeah, bro,
You'd be
why is it
hard-pressed to
85?
find most
Yeah,
people
I
that
thought
would
this exact
expect
thing.
such.
So if this ends up being Scarf, I basically just iron defense up and win. I'm pretty sure. So if it ends up being Scarf, and that's, can he even kill me with Scarf?
For real,
Scarf would have to
true.
be dual wing beat. Scarf would have to have like dual wing beat. Cleavor, Choice Scarf. CC does not kill. CC does never kill my Urshifu. Like it would literally have to be what, dual wing beat, right? Some crap like that. Yeah, it would have to be dual wing beat. Which means it would have to be Scarf as well. So we got for Surge Strike here.
For real.
Goes for U-turn. Okay. Aqua Jet also does 47 to 57 to that Cleavor, so like him revenge killing me is also gonna be pretty hard. So we should pick up a KO here, maybe on Lantern. I'm thinking. It might just be Lantern.
Maria Ross. What a
Is it the water
funny
absorb?
ass
Unfortunately,
name.
water absorb doesn't actually stop.
Oh, it's Volt Absorb.
I'll be honest, that did nothing.
It
Alright,
did
Lantern goes
nothing.
down to Shifu.
Yeah, Shifu's just
Shifu.
consistently putting in
This is pro.
generational numbers.
I'm assuming
It doesn't matter what form it is. Obviously, the dark form is better, but like
Let's see.
even the water knows how to put in the work.
CC's the only thing that can kill me. And I'm like debating if I Aqua Jet it too. He might end up going Frostmoth first, now that I think about it. Because we know it's Scarf.
That's funny, Frosty.
Again, CC's the only thing that can actually do any damage to me. And CC isn't even a guaranteed... Oh, no, it is guaranteed. What am I saying? I think it's fine to Aqua Jet here. There's a roll where I knock it out anyway.
For sure.
don't,
Oh,
They go for X Scissor. Okay, that's not bad. You
unfortunate.
take me out, they die to rocks.
Could have gone kill. I mean, he wished he got the kill.
If they want to defog and do annoying stuff, that's fine. I could have technically set up in front of this, I think, with Metagross too. Actually,
Yeah.
no, actually does too much damage. F that.
Wait, what would he? Oh yeah, X-Scissor would have done decent damage.
just
I
gave
feel
Dranger.
that. I feel that. I feel that.
Nice,
Oh
first drains
my
up.
god.
So I'm good. And then I believe... I think, because they can't even partial shot me, I'm pretty sure Metagross can win.
I mean,
Frostmoth, Body Press +2.
I don't think
taking
Rapid
mostly.
Strike is better than Single Strike, to be
Could've definitely made
honest.
this endgame a little bit more clean, I think.
I get the benefit of Punching Glove and so on, but like
Yeah, but it's not
under
actually-
other
just
sets,
on for here.
whether it be
No matter what
Scarf
you go
and
for.
so on, like
Go
you've seen so in the match that I had with Q.
I get my
like,
juice, my citrus berry.
Even
nice.
though he had the citrus berry, I mean,
then,
even though like he was Scarf, he
I
could
wanna
still
say- I
openly
wanna say I
spam
go for
Wicked
Power
Blow,
onto Incineroar 'cause he
and
can't really touch me anyway.
being able to outspeed your entire
And if
team,
they stay
getting
nice, then
instant
that's
crits
good
with
too.
Wicked Blow and so on. And with Dark typing being such a great typing
may
from an
just stay in.
offensive standpoint
I'm gonna
is,
power again.
I think what
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
it a
no,
far
okay.
better
Just trying to take
Pokemon.
advantage
But
of Metagross coming in.
also, it
Everyone
has
power.
access to priority in Sucker Punch, right? So
There we
like,
go.
it has
Go over Earth Power, get my
from an
chip, that
offensive
should play in
standpoint, it
Metagross
has
range.
far more tools, I
You
would
literally have to
argue.
blitz to do any damage to me. Yeah. There's a parting shot. I don't think that matters too much because I'm just doing too much damage.
Yeah,
to Incineroar.
Joey's just playing really well.
God, Earth Power does so much.
He's playing
Actually has
so
some
well.
stuff as well, I think.
I'm living in
Or,
Australia
or,
now.
maybe a decent
Thunder.
amount. Because he's trying to get back to a range where
I'm
doesn't
actually
get- I think Metagross
Bangladeshi.
just
Like I
smokes
grew up, I
at this
was
point.
born
He
and
goes
raised in
for it.
Bangladesh, but
He can go
I'm
for it.
now in Australia because
We need a good
this
chunk
is
of love,
where
right.
I did my
The Encore here always
pursued my higher
goes right, being
education,
fine.
both my undergrad and masters. And
No
your
freeze,
boy's
nice,
gonna
walking
try
on
to
board.
earn his PR right now.
I think I'm just gonna go Metagross
But
now,
it's
because
really
I have grass
tough,
terrain up, I can
so
afford Dire
wait for
Defense
your
once. I'm
boy.
also impish, so I shouldn't die to even a Scarf Flare-Blitz.
But also, Ice Beam did nothing. Yo, our Bolivar just doesn't
Actually,
die.
Power, one more.
It just eats every
Okay,
single
I want terrain
hit.
up for Metagross. I want terrain up for Metagross.
Ah, okay,
literally want
fair
terrain
enough, fair enough.
Metagross. Frostmoth, which I'm pretty sure is max HP.
Permanent residence, Christine.
Yeah, body press never kills.
Because
but
it's
you
a
can get some
process
space
of
for it.
earning your permanent residence first, and then after that,
Ice Beam,
after
I
you
switch
stay
first. If we get
for an
frozen,
entire year, then you will
lose.
earn
We got our
your
first game of the season.
uh,
We also lose the full para stuff, to be honest.
fucking. Then you'll earn your resident. I mean, then you
That is
will
absolutely
earn your citizenship.
Oh, I thought the end of the turn. I was like, oh, freeze, no. All right. I mean, I just go for iron defenses.
I appreciate that, Thunder. Thank you. Where are you from?
I think he thinks if he loses this, he loses anyway. So I go for iron defense here. And that should guarantee that we live every hit from Incineroar.
Yeah.
Obviously, Intimidate doesn't matter. I think he thinks that if I Meteor Mash that, he just loses anyway.
Nah, he does iron
Metagross comes
defense.
out, iron defense up.
This is why clear
do
body
have to shift from the
Metagross
earth
is the
power
goat.
to
I mean, it
volatile.
wouldn't have mattered anyways
Shift from
because
the earth power, volatile,
Intimidate
volatile.
does not affect, the
And
damage
Black
out
Press
from
should
from
pick up
body
the KO
press.
here. Yeah, dude. Even if it's just max HP, it does 88 to 105. If it's max HP, max defense, 62 to 74.
I mean, it has
under
its
75,
benefits,
so-
Lizzie. Like, the
Hard press.
place is really nice. The people are super nice.
And Metagross picks up
A lot of
Incineroar.
my friends are here.
So now he has to go
So,
for
like,
Sunscorch.
I have
actually asked
mostly
him
good
what
things
he
to
voted.
say about it. The
That's what he
only
has to do.
the only downside is
That
that
is a
I
dream he
am
has to do.
unfortunately away from my family and I would rather be with them.
Ross Muff,
But,
Press always does more.
I made this choice. So,
So. See,
yeah.
that's 0.
That did
He does have
nothing.
the
What
Sunscorch.
the
I don't think that
fuck?
gives him a win. Unless he has Bug. Because I think even full paras just don't win the game. Maybe it doesn't have Roost. So. Maybe he wins. Let's see. It is. It's only, yeah, I'm saying I think you have to go for Ice Beam Freezes there. Yeah, I think you legitimately have to go for Ice Beam
I
Freezes
like
there.
how Explosion was
But that's
nerfed
why we have
because of
Metagross again.
Metagross.
Keeping it clean up.
By the way.
Maybe saving Urshifu could have been cool. If I got the roll, I probably just won immediately anyway. So maybe what I could have done on the Cleavor was
Yeah,
actually go Oliva. But I figured that if it actually
I think
went
you should have
for
gone for the freeze there,
anything
yeah.
Actually, everyone would go earlier. Anything to beat me would be fine.
Well
But,
played.
Yep, we got the Iron Defense, Body Press, Metagross, picking off everything at the end. Rhyperior put on a
Very
crazy
well
massive
played,
fight
bro.
at the beginning. Dude, it was so difficult for me to win versus.
Outstanding
But
as
the,
game. Outstanding. Be done. GG, sir. So, before I do the reveal, let's have some nice music play as I build to this reveal here and now. So, you already know the journey that yours truly has been on since his return to Draft League. A lot of situations have happened from one league to another. But as it stands, something happened along the way that neither of us could expect. And that is the story of a certain bird. A certain bird starting off with her head held high. But unfortunately, she missed 2 massive air slashes that could have won me the game. Fast forward to the week afterwards, she got grit by a non-stab psychic and just died. So from there, people started telling stories about how, oh, you gotta drop this Pokemon. This thing is absolutely a fraud. Just bring this out, click Hurricane and all that stuff. Just let it die. But you know what? I saw something in her that I found to be untapped. Because in reality, what she was is a bus yet to be unveiled. And fast forward to here and now, she found her way. So many stories happened along the way. But if one thing is absolutely certain, you, me, and everybody else, fucking hell. Yeah, you, me, and everybody else knows that we got some new emotes in the chat. So, say it with me now, Uni's the bus. That's right. We got all these emotes here and now. 3 emotes of the bus. Heck yeah. I can't tell y'all just how happy I am, honestly. Like, I've been talking to it with a few people about it, but like, honestly speaking, the fact that, like, Yo, Athena, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, fam. Genuinely. All right. Exactly, folks. You want to use these emotes? Feel free to become a member, but only if you can. You want to, and you're in a financially well enough position to do so. Oh my gosh, Lindsay, thank you so much. Yo! Exactly. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Exactly. Join us. Join us so that you can use these emotes to your heart's content. Let's go. But yeah, like, generally speaking, I've been doing this content creation game for 9 years now. Next year will be the 10th year anniversary, and a lot of the times I was always wondering about exactly what my identity was in terms of something that, you know, we as a community can share together. And it's honestly just absolutely insane to me that something like this happened so organically. Something like this happened in in the course of these months. And to see you all like latch onto it and, you know, like enjoy it and become a part of it, that honestly means everything to me. And so I hope you all know that this is something for each and every single one of us to share. Because say it with me now, Uni's the bus. Let's go. Let's go. Also, for the record, folks, I certainly plan on dropping far more emotes down the line. But from what I've seen YouTube say so far, I think I need 14 more members. 14 more members to be able to unlock even more emote slots. And guess what? The ride don't stop here. Because if we end up reaching 150 members, or maybe even less, honestly, like I got the idea. So, if we end up crossing over 100 members, you all are going to get a plot armor uni emote. And if we end up reaching 150 members, y'all will get Now It's Roin Time the emotes. Alright? There's gonna be far more coming. But only again, these are goals that please feel free to only dedicate to if you're in a financially well enough position to do so, and you wanna, okay? Just y'all watching me is enough to make me happy. To answer your question, Draco. Yeah, I wish I could unsee that too, Bob. Do you want to get the impression, Draco? Honestly, let's hit 90 members. 90 members, and I'm gonna do it. Okay? 90 members. If we end up crossing that amount, I will gladly do the Mickey Mouse impression. Although you did gift a member though. So, you know what? I'll tell you what. We'll wait until the end of the stream. If we end up reaching over 90 members, then you will obviously get it right here and now. But until then, let's wait for a little bit. Okay? We'll decide by the end of the stream. And yeah, shout outs to SP Crash, by the way, for making all these emotes. Like, he did an absolutely banger ass job. I could not be happier, honestly. I could not be happier. Oh my god, Dustin with the 5 gifties. Okay, buddy. Alright, sure. Alright. Okay, fine. I'ma do it. I'ma freaking do it. Okay. So, here's what I want you all to do. I want you all to send me a line that you want me to say. And I'm going to say that in the Mickey Mouse accent. It could be something from Kingdom Hearts. It could be something that you have just come up with here and now. But it has to be something that y'all know because that y'all want me to say, because your boy ain't got ideas. It can be as long as what you want it to be. So as long as I have the paragraph or the line for me to see and read from, then I'ma happily do it. Okay? Exactly. All right. Is that what I'm gonna need y'all to vote. Which one do y'all want me to say? I mean, to be honest, Draco was the one that wanted this all along, so I wanna, you know, prioritize his wishes because he's fucking like he's been wanting me to do this for a long ass time. And I would make the music play in the background, but I'm worried that if I do, Disney will come for my throat and will make me disappear from my family. So, yeah. I don't know. Okay. Let's find out the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse lyrics. I don't even remember the lyrics, fam. I generally don't even remember the lyrics and how it sounds. But if I watch it, I'll get fucking Thanos snapped. I was gonna send a video, but it's not a good idea. No, send the video. Frosty, send it. Exactly. Fucking hell. Okay. Wait, where's the hot dog? I don't see it. Where is it? Is it MICKEYMOUSE? It's me! MICKEYMOUS me. It's a Mickey Mouse Club. No. It's a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come inside, it's fun inside. Fucking hell. It's a Mickey Mouse. I can't do this. Oh, man. What is this? I don't know. Help me. No. All right, fine. All right, fine. Y'all want this? Okay, fine. I'll cringe for your sins. I will instill the maximum amount of cringe for each and every single one of you. MICKEYMOUSE. It's me. MICKEYMOUSE. I can't sing like this. Yo, please just send me a line. Put me out of my fucking misery. Please. Put me out of my misery. Okay. It's a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come inside, it's fun inside. It's a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Roll call. Oh boy. Donald. No, I can't do that. I can't. No, I'm not gonna impersonate these names. Right here. It's a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come inside, it's fun inside. MICKEYMOUSE. Oh boy. Fucking hell. Oh god. I want to do a line impersonation. I'm not gonna lie, folks. I want to do a line impersonation, so I want you to send me a line that Mickey Mouse said from the Kingdom Hearts series, and I will actually end up saying it. Nah, go for it, bruv. I cringed for your sins, okay? What video, Frosty? Fucking hell. But yeah, folks, 100 members, you'll get plot armor uni emote. 150, you'll get a whole set of now it's Roin time emotes. Oh no. Oh no, you're right. Oh my, wait, there's actually a black van outside my house. That's fucking crazy. I'm glad you all enjoyed it though. Thank you. I'm diggity dog. Oh man, I cringed for your sins. I have cringed for each and every single one of your sins. Thank you though for listening to my performance. All right, let's watch Big Shroom next. The hell, bro? I hope that your stuff doesn't have copyright in it. By the way. I think. Wait, is that from the game? The music sounds familiar. Sounds good, bro. Say what on stream, fam? Is that Steve-O? That's Steve-O. That's Steve-O.
Wake up.
Glad to hear that, True. Who's calling him?
This is Striker.
Ah, Detective Inspector.
The Velvet.
Bro sleeps with his hat on, by the way.
My reputation precedes me.
You should have committed to the bit entirely and slept with your suit, bro.
Delightful.
You should have slept with your
Were
suit.
my ears burning?
Wait, sorry, my bad.
This is Striker.
Ah, Detective Inspector.
The Velvet Man.
My reputation precedes me. How devilishly delightful.
Fucking hell.
Were my ears burning?
Sounds
Or
good,
were
Bob.
you just thinking about me?
Nah, you don't got that kind of power over me.
Come now. Don't be naive. I have long since mastered the darkness into which you wander. Far from the safety of the waning moonlight.
Alright, can it? Now you listen to me. I don't know what you did to poison Onesie's mind, but I know who you are. Necro Steve-O.
Oh
Now you
my
can
God.
dress it up all you want, but you ain't getting to me. I know the game and I know you're just a man. Albeit one with a psychological fixation. All this shadows bullshit is smoke and mirrors. This city doesn't have ghosts. Just criminals.
Very well, Mr. Stryker. Let me put this in terms your simple little mind can understand. However you spin it, I know how to get inside people's heads, and I know I've been living in yours rent-free for quite some time now. That's my power.
Fucking hell.
So you can make all the preparations you want, but rest assured, the shadows come for us all,
Oh my god.
and no man, not even a man of the law, is immune to that.
I would say the people of the law are the worst form of devils, but I digress. Oh, such phenomenal acting chops. I love it. Oh wow, it's not over yet. Let's hear it. We love Steve-O in this. Daria! Bro, nothing, don't apologize. I'm not, like, you know what? No. I'm gonna say it this much before this part comes in. There are some people that are like, oh, the intro is too long and all of that stuff. And you know, like, full disclosure, if you think that way, that's completely valid. And if you want to voice it in a constructive way, that's also fine too, right? Because at the end of the day, we're content creators. We want to do what we can to, like make sure that the craft that we end up, pursuing ends up being in its best possible forms. And there's no way to do so without, like honest feedback and stuff. But if you's gonna be a dickhead about it and just come to others and like really nag on someone for doing so without offering anything else in particular, I'm sorry, that's not feedback. Like, I don't see that as constructive feedback. That's just being a douche. Okay? Like, if it ain't for you, I completely understand. But if you are going to voice it and you want to do so under the intent of helping that individual get better at his craft, then let us know, like how what we could have done to do it better, and that's something that we will appreciate, because that's what we as content creators love to do. But honestly, there's been some bloody ass weirdos that have been dropping these stupid comments about, oh, it takes so long because you're such a bloody villain and everything, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? The skip button is literally right there. You can fast forward to the game. Like, there's literally, I distinctly remember this one time, because of, how much I've been expressing my gratitude towards other people and so on during my intros. There was this one dude that just kept nagging until he was like, enough is enough. I just came here to fucking watch games, not watch some soap opera stuff. And I'm like, you do realize that you can just start watching the game instead if you don't fuck with it, right? Use your fucking head. But I digress. Point is, if you don't enjoy watching these long intros, I understand. But if you want to drop feedback to it, please make it constructive. Right? No obligations at the end of the day, but it's very, very easy to, give on your honest thoughts while not being a dickhead. So, yeah. All right.
Detective Stryker. No, I was just wondering when you were going to call me.
That's Detective Wait. How the hell do you know who this is?
Come on,
exactly,
Mr.
Lizzie.
Stryker. You know who I am.
Well, you're right about that. You may call yourself the fool, but I know who you really are. Mystic.
Well, clearly, you're a man of investigation through and through. So what can I help you with this fine evening?
Look,
I love the
Daria,
collaboration.
I'm a man of logic, alright? Of facts. The things have been bothering me.
Ah, so that's why sleep eludes you. You've been having dreams.
I like her drip.
I know what that's like.
Okay,
Oh my.
First off,
Yeah,
you
Daria's
know
been having Shulk visions, okay?
I'm in on the game, alright? I don't believe in all this hokum. It has no basis in reality.
And yet you still come to me for answers? Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you apprehend an alter ego in the not-so-distant past? Or was his basis in reality?
Oh!
Fair point, I guess. Look,
Flashbacks.
when this whole thing began, you mentioned something about a dream, a premonition. Somehow it helped you. I don't know how. And look, I still don't know that I believe in all this stuff. But do dreams actually have power?
That is a distasteful thing to admit. Man in your position,
Oh.
Stryker.
Oh!
But visions do have power. Although not everybody has the ability to discern their true meaning. And while the darkness settles in, I'm sure you'll be able to detect your way out. That is kind of like your whole deal after all, isn't it, Detective Inspector?
Mm-hmm.
So you know. Why am I not surprised? I know this Necro Stevo guy is just that. He's a guy.
He is a guy.
I don't think he has powers. I think he's using some kind of psychological warfare.
I mean, that's your conclusion, who am I to judge? You
Yeah.
don't have to convince me, Mr. Striker.
What, so dreams, visions, their meaning ain't set in stone? I can decide that for myself?
Well, there you go. Now you're getting it. We control our own destinies.
Oh my god, she really
To
so-
an extent. We can still
She's
learn
so-
clues along the way, and I am certain that is something you learned in training. However, my clues are just a little different.
She really
Would
is
you
shocked.
care to hear them?
I already told you, Mystic. I ain't down with all of that.
Yeah, and you also told me you don't have to listen to their meaning. Come on. Not gonna hurt anything. And for you, I'll even do this reading completely free of charge.
Oh, so nice of
Fine.
Wonderful. I already have your spread ready and everything. Let's start. Your first card. Oh, very fitting for a man on the quest for the truth. Your first card is the Hermit.
Oh,
What this card tells me is that you need to be very methodical and deliberate on your quest for the truth. You need to be certain that you're listening to your inner voice. You need to be careful
really
about
is.
the voices around you that are chirping in your ear. You got to remember that not everybody always has your best interests in mind. I think the most important thing to take from this card is that you need to remember to trust your instincts.
I'm a
Detective
Persona fan
Inspector.
too, Athena.
Okay, your next card. Oh. We have the inverted Wheel of Fortune.
Ooh.
Now, what this card usually makes me think of is the ability to go with the flow. You know, what goes around comes around, the Wheel of Fortune.
Mm-hmm.
However, in this case, for you, considering the inversion, I think it's probably the opposite. I think it's probably indicating that you're desperately clinging onto control, or at least the appearance of control. The problem is, I think you're in danger of losing it. I think the
feel that.
problem is you might be trying to cling on to it a little too tightly. Or maybe you're just unlucky. Who's to say? And now your final card. Another inversion. This time, the Magician.
Ooh, I love the Magician.
Simply put, you fear things that you can't see. You run
Yeah.
from things that might not even be real. They're illusory, masked, and by the shadows.
The shadows. It's a little on the nose, wouldn't you say?
Mr. Striker, I can only tell you what the cards tell me. The way you interpret that is entirely up to you.
Look, what I make of all this is that there's a dangerous guy trying to get inside my head.
And it would appear as if he has succeeded.
Exactly.
not?
Rent free.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Look, I appreciate your time, Daria.
My time is free, Detective Inspector. At least this time. Feel free to give me a call again in the future if you feel inclined.
This is business,
Or
okay?
you could even stop by, you know, if you're not too busy visiting others stuck far from home.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
Oh
Who's
shit.
giving you this information, Mystic?
She knows. He knows.
Oh, have a good evening, Detective Inspector.
Hello everyone.
What an intro.
Shroom Raven here,
Outstanding
and
stuff, man.
welcome.
I really enjoyed it. And also, I wanna take this chance to glaze. Like Daria is such an interesting personality, honestly. Like, I like how her room is designed, you know, I like how the way she carries herself, and I like the way that, you know, like she's so knowledgeable about tarot cards and all of that stuff, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day, right? Personalizing your interest to the point where you are able to show it to the entire world and make yourself stand out. And in that aspect, I feel like there's already, like, you know, in the short time that I've watched her, she has, you know, like, shown herself to me in ways that really make her stand out from the rest of the people. And I enjoy watching people, you know, people of different kinds and so on. And I'm just yapping at this point, but I like I like what I see for sure. Great stuff. And obviously, like, thank you, Bull. Listen, unfortunately, a boy got screwed over by mechanics which are improperly implemented on Pokemon Showdown. I have since done my research, but most importantly, I have asked for other people to look into this, like Dawabafet, who is, you know, a very knowledgeable individual on the gameplay mechanics, and has also worked with Wolfie Glick in the past. And like, he revealed through Joey, of course, since I reached out to him first, that it is in fact a bug on Pokemon Showdown, and Kachu is not properly implemented under the specific circumstance. Under the specific circumstance that caused me to have this confusion in the first place. Because I used a set that I did not use. In the mocks, I used a set that I did not use in the actual game, and when I was using that set, which would be what, you know, makes Kachu proc normally, it didn't, which is why I didn't pay proper attention to it, and that's why your boy ended up losing Gouging Fire early on, which was such a massive part of the game plan that I had. So yeah, Kirim is gone. Yeah, Athena, like, if the Wobbuffet is not going to talk about it, then I'm certainly going to reach out to the Showdown devs about it, because I want this shit fixed ASAP. Like, I'm obviously very upset by the circumstance. Like, it was still a great game, don't get me wrong. It was generally one of the best games I've had in my life, and Jack is such a fucking phenomenal battler, one of the best that I've played in this community since coming back. Like, he always makes me fucking fight for my life. To me, it's just like really unfortunate that a blemish has happened because of circumstances not really in my control. And while you can argue that, oh, it's on me for not looking into it more and all of that stuff, which I somewhat agree. Like, at the end of the day, I'm human, so it's just unfortunate. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, exactly. But also, like, you know, it's a good thing that this happened right now, because it's far better happening right now in the regular season than in playoffs. Because if it happened in playoffs, your boy would be fucking crashing out right now. But yeah. What did you have that has Kachu? I don't have the Pokemon. I mean, I don't have any Pokemon in my roster that has Kachu. It's the Farigiraf. And in the mocks that I had, like, there were certain sequences where Farigiraf was supposed to have its Kachu pop, but under the circumstance of the set that I was using at that time, which I did not use in the actual game, it did not pop when it's supposed to. But most importantly, it never really popped, period, because before the turn of when it's supposed to happen, sorry, no, in the turn after it never popped, because Farigiraf would basically end up dying in the turn after it was supposed to, whereas, you know, like, in the turn beforehand, the Kachu was supposed to proc and give it some health. But yeah, the turn order was botched by Showdown devs. Yeah, no, it wasn't Citrus Range, Athena. Again, like, I've since checked, but I've not only just checked, but also done separate tests, and Kachu does actually work normally under normal circumstances. But, you know, like, when I was having the mocks, I used the set that, you know, created a different circumstance, in which case, you know, the mechanics kind of ended up fumbling big time, and in the turn where it's supposed to, it never did, and because of that, you know, Farigiraf ended up dying afterwards, which is why in all the mocks that I did with Amel and so on, like, it never fucking popped. And I've already shown the evidence to, you know, Shroom, I've shown the evidence to Joey. I've shown the evidence to to Amol and King L5 and even fucking Mounte as well, because Mount literally helped me check. Mount literally helped me check. So yeah, I can't exactly say Frosty. I can't exactly reveal that, Frosty, because I see that as a very viable set that I want that I see myself using against him in finals. If should I end up seeing him again. So yeah. Y'all, it ain't even fucking me wanting to speak to Showdown's manager and stuff like that. Like, I hope you all understand like just how annoying that is, right? Because again, wonderful game through and through. Jack played exceptionally well. He deserved this and so on. But a lot of the situations that I ended up being in, especially being so behind early on because of losing my gouging fire, it would not have happened if, you know, like I knew full well how Kachu properly worked. And a big part of me not understanding it in the end was because of Showdown improperly programming it. Exactly. It's definitely very annoying, and it also doesn't help that before this, Kachu was not actually properly programmed on Showdown even before that, because Kachu would be a thing that would consistently proc, and I'm not exactly sure if that happened in the game, or I mean in Showdown or in Scarlet and Violet, but it was basically something that had a lot of, you know, like question marks associated with it from the get-go. But it's definitely very unfortunate that 2 years after the game came out, this is an issue that has not been resolved. But I'm gonna definitely try to talk to some people about it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Armor Tail, like in VGC, you would definitely want to use Armor Tail on your Farigiraf. Like, there's so many great abilities associated with it, and even in singles, most of the times people would either use Armor Tail or, you know, that Sap Sipper and so on. Like, it just depends on the mock that you're having, right? But like, it's just definitely unfortunate how it ended up happening, and I hope you all understand that, you know, even if I can't show the exact receipts and so on of what happened in the replays, I'm not blowing smoke up anybody's ass. I've never lied in terms of, you know, like situations like this that have happened, especially since my return to Draft League, and I have literally shown the evidence to multiple people, from Shroom to Joey to Mounte, and obviously Dawabafet, who like literally confirmed it. So yeah. Yeah, see, exactly. And also, Frosty, I'm DMing you the answer, but I'm gonna need you to not tell it to anybody else. Wait, let me show the receipts. One sec. Let me just send this real quick. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but hey, again, better it happening now than in playoffs, right? And now I know. So, like, it's time to, like, you know, reassess and try again. But doesn't change the fact that it was an absolute thriller game, and Jack had phenomenal prep. And honestly, I'm glad that he won, right? Yeah, exactly. We locking in right now. If I end up beating Drew, your boys in playoffs. And you know what? We're gonna go all the way. Hopefully. I'll try. But yeah, dekikiyo inshallah. Okay? Now let's move on to the game. My bad for the yapping, folks. Alright. So, Slippery Pete. Shout out to Pete Quinnell, by the way. I'm excited for whatever his future is in store. And as far as this matchup goes, yo, Articuno kind of looking shiesty. That's insane. I mean, obviously there's this thing, but if he's able to get rid of this thing, I see Articuno actually putting in decent work. And I'm not exactly sure what one of the Terra Captains is for Articuno, but if it's ground or anything else, like, it literally just absolutely goes insane against them. And from, you know, Shroom's side, yeah, ooh, I really like Haxorus in this matchup. Yeah, it puts in a lot of decent work. And Choice Bandit Grimmsnarl? Okay, I see you, big dog. I see you. And Choice Scarf Sandaconda. Hey, shout out to the classic. Shout out to the classic. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I like it.
So, here we are, PPL Week 7 versus NecroStevo and the Victorian Shadows. There he is. He is going to lead off with Primarina. Shouldn't be any great surprise. It puts a huge amount of pressure on my team very early
Exactly,
on.
Zio.
But with Greninja in, we
He's
are
phenomenal.
just going to lock in immediately on
Hey, glad to hear
Sludge
that,
Wave,
Lizzie.
get that
Haxorus
Protean
Amar
into poison,
Kupriyo
resist
ekta
an incoming
Pokemon.
Moonblast, which is what I'm anticipating.
Like, I'm gonna need y'all to know that before I started playing competitive, before I got into Showdown and everything, like, my first introduction to competitive mons was with Pokemon Online with Generation 5. And by that time, I didn't know how to team build. I didn't know how to do shit. And this motherfucker, I would use Choice Scarf Haxorus to literally spam Outrage. And guess what? It never once hit itself in confusion. In all the games that I played on a consistent basis, it never hit itself. Okay? Like, I think it only happened once or twice, but yeah, this thing was like fucking my fucking MVP.
And try and get big damage early on. I need that on Primarina
Great
because it's
times.
a massive threat to my team. And so here we go. Sludge Wave is locked and loaded. We're going to turn into a poison
Yeah.
Protean. That's going to do
Nice choice,
massive damage. to
Yeah,
Primarina.
yeah. Good
He's
stuff,
gonna
good
go
stuff.
Moonblast.
And he
Perhaps
goes for a
defensive investment. Still within my
Moonblast.
spec. We get a special attack drop. Not massive, but we're still at just over half, and we've got enormous hits onto this massive threat. Now,
Yeah, I'm
Necro
surprised
showed
as
the
well,
ability to get
Athena.
this thing out at low health to get a big hit later on. So, predicting that, I'm actually going to start stacking my spikes here, knowing I can take another hit if he's choice, which is the prediction we're going with.
I mean, if
So
he
I'd
has
say I'm gonna get my spikes up as soon as
Psychic,
possible.
then that
He
wouldn't be
doesn't have his
bad,
Rapid Spinner,
right?
And we can start adding hazard pressure to his team. And as you'll see, he is
Okay, he
going to
swaps
get
out.
of there
He swaps
with the
out.
Primarina,
Good
which
play,
is
good
great
play.
news. He is going to go into Mocha. That's going to be the Clodsire, which is fine. We're going to get a nice free layer of spikes up here to kick things off there. Now, I am here going to go
I
for
wouldn't-
Extra Sensory.
I'd be surprised if
I
that was
managed
the
to
case,
special attack
Athena.
from the Moonblast. So I'm just going to go for Extra Sensory. See if
Wait,
we can
wait,
test
why,
it in
why?
terms of
Don't.
this thing set. I'm assuming it's
You
gonna
lost
be
your
Water
special
Absorb,
attack.
Special Defense
Oh
when
wait,
you brought
no,
in.
it doesn't
But I don't
matter
have
because
to
you're
do that.
unaware.
So in comes Extra Sensory, and that's
That
gonna
did
do
fucking nothing.
absolutely
Never mind,
nothing.
it's not unaware.
We do
And he got a
here.
flinch. That
It doesn't
is
really matter
okay.
in terms of
That's
his health
definitely
because it's so little
fortunate.
damage. He told me afterwards he'd gone for a spike of his own there, so we'll revisit that a little bit later. But either way, having seen that does no damage, I'm just like, I'm going to go for
Frickin'
more
hell.
spikes. This is kind of what Greninja was brought for, to get a big hit off on Primarina if it led, and then hazard stack.
Please
So
get
that's
out of
the plan.
here.
We're going
Don't
with
don't
more
lose your
spikes is what we
Greninja.
go. And here we go. Second layer of spikes goes up on Necro's side again. They're there to stay. Now Necro here is going to go for Toxic. I would only guess he's predicting
And he
switching
miss
to Moon.
it. Oh,
It
yeah,
seemed
it
like
doesn't
a logical
affect 'cause
choice
you're
of what to do
poison
there.
type.
But either way, it's basically a free turn of spikes for us, which is
I think it's
absolutely
20% or
so
is it
third layer of
30%
spikes
chance?
goes
I'm not
up. Everyone
sure.
except Articuno and Boots users going to be taking a huge hit when they hit
But
the
3
field.
layers of
Necro,
spikes is
seeing as though
nasty
wind's
though.
blowing, is going to do the
And
same.
he's gonna be
getting
able to set up
first
his
layer of
own.
spikes right about now.
Yeah, he doesn't have
So
much
we're
heavy
playing
duty
with
boots
hazards on both
users.
sides, which is unfortunate for both of us. You know, neither of us can get rid of those. But I want to now.
Bro,
pull
imagine
back
if
on
Mew
the
had
Ninja.
access to
Done a
Mortal
very good job
Spin.
early game, all 3 layers, and a
That'd
big
been
on
bloody
crit. So I'm going
insane.
to pull on out of there and go into my Mew to see if that can better take on this Clodsire. So Greninja called on back to hopefully be used later on down the line for chip damage. I, as I say, am going to go into the little man. Mew going to hit. the
Honestly,
field, take a little
Zio,
bit of spikes, and
if
Necro
it's in my
here is gonna
Rizik
just
down
go
the line,
for the
I'm
first
gonna
attack.
definitely
That's
draft
a huge amount of
Haxorus.
damage to me, leaving
In
me
the
at
future
just
draft
over
league
half.
I'm in.
And now I can
Next draft
either
league, I'm
try to
taking
keep down Psychic
Haxorus.
Noise or go for Rocks
Zero
on my own.
hesitation.
I'm going to choose to do the latter. You know, I didn't do a lot of damage to him before, so I'm thinking Psychic Noise might not be the immediate best play. So Rocks is going to be what we go for here. Going to get them up, and now all of my hazards
Oh, yeah.
on Necro's side.
You know, I'll say it after the game.
Great. He is going to go for a Toxic. This is fine. I'm okay with it. It's continuous chip damage.
Sounds
but
good,
I see the first
Lizzie.
iteration
Thank you for
isn't
telling
going
me.
to take me into my Citrus Berry
To
range.
telling
whereas
us, I mean.
Now, obviously, my Synchronize didn't work. Now, at this point, I am just going to start roaring things around. Psychic Noise isn't going to be doing a whole huge amount, so I'm going to roar him out and just hope that it doesn't go into Darkrai. Ideally, what I'd like to see me roar him into is the Arcaladon.
Okay.
So Necro is going to get up his second layer of spikes. We are very
Yeah,
much
it's literally
playing
going to
with
be a case of
That is-
hazard versus
that is
hazard
something
by
we
the
can't
looks of
avoid.
it.
So I'm going to go for the Roar. Clodsire is going to get out of there. We can try and deal with that at another time. And Necro is going to be forced into the Arcaladon. Perfect.
The
That's what I wanted
Archaladon,
to see.
ooh.
A huge amount of chip damage onto him. Now, I'm not going to be taking a huge amount of damage from the Arcaladon when it attacks. As you'll see,
Yeah.
my Toxic ticks over and puts me into Citrus Berry range, which is actually going to help me take those hits.
The
a
citrus
lot
is
better.
is
So what I'm gonna
pretty
do
useful
keep
though,
using
but
Mew to
unfortunately
face
because
him.
he's toxic, like he's
Now,
gonna
Necro
gradually
of course,
take
is
even
gonna
more
flash cannon. I'm very
damage.
especially defensive. That's
That
not gonna
did
do an enormous amount. I'm
nothing!
gonna roar once again.
Yo!
Anything here would be nice. The Clod would be great. The Prim would also be delicious. Unfortunately, it is going to be.
Oh my
Darkrai
god, the
comes
worst
in.
possible
Now,
Pokemon to
Knockboots
come
is
in.
going to take quite a lot of hazard damage, of course. But Mew has kind of run its race here. It's not going to be taking any hits, especially if it has to switch in on 2 layers. So what I'm going to do is stay in, go for Roar
Thank you,
again,
Aziz.
just in case.
I'm glad that you
decide to get
enjoyed.
greedy. But Necro is a better player than that. He knows which way the wind is
Bro,
blowing.
oh,
He knows
Raggy.
what's coming right now. He can just take us out with Dark Pulse, and we see on the Dark Pride that it is Life Orb. Now, this is actually quite good. It means that he's not choice stopped, and that is going to open the door for Sandaconda to come in and try and nab a surprise KO if possible. So, Snake Eyes Joe going to hit the field. Hopefully, the rain on my roof isn't
Snake
too
Eyes
loud.
Joe.
That is coming down.
It's
Taking
such a
fast
funny
outside.
ass name.
Now, Sandaconda is in, and I know that it will outspeed this guy, assuming that he is EV'd to speed creep his Darkrai. That is what I'm anticipating. Now, I could try and go for Skid Smack if he was going to stay in, expecting him to just outspeed me and maybe Ice Beam, but I am going to go for Earthquake. It actually does a little bit more damage.
So
to
about that,
Skid Smack
Zio,
is just a 1v1 in certain scenario.
I'm glad that
But
people
I'm
are
gonna
running
go for
Uber's
Earthquake in
leagues
case
and
he
so
wants
on
to get
because
smart
it will
and
be an
go into
interesting
Annihilate
thing to
try and
see.
maybe
But
sneak up on me.
your boy
And
actually
he's
never
gonna
played
do
a
that.
single
He's gonna
Uber's
draw
game
Darkrai,
and
and
is
he's gonna
like
go
never
into
properly got
Incarnadine
into
and
Ubers in the
into
first place. So
Annihilator.
there's a lot that I
Again, no
don't
boots on
know.
there. He's gonna be taking a good
So
amount of hazards
maybe
here.
it's for the
And
best that I'm
Sandaconda
not
here just
competing
gonna go
because I'd
for
probably make an
Earthquake,
arse out of
leaving him at a
myself.
very low amount of health.
That
Now,
did.
I'm not anticipating
The
him to be
fuck?
soft.
That
Bulk
did
Up
so
would
much
seem to me to be
damage.
the play. But I am anticipating him to think he'll outspeed me. But if he's not scarfed, he's not going to. So I'm going to stay in here and go for an Earthquake and see if we can't nab a KO.
And as for the
And
watch
we
togethers,
can. Yes,
I mean,
Surprise
honestly,
Storm
if y'all
works
want to
out a
watch,
treat.
if y'all
We're
want to
gonna
watch
get
it,
KO,
you
with
know,
Sandaconda
if
on
y'all
the
want to see
Annihilate,
me do
another
these
big
watch
threat with a
togethers,
birthday
then
threat gone
I don't
through
see
the
why
play.
not.
Now, unfortunately,
But
Jig is
I
very
will
much up when it
certainly
comes to
try
my
to
scarf.
make
Obviously,
sure
he's coming in
that.
and he's not
Oh my
boots,
God!
which is quite
It's
interesting.
not
Good
boots.
news is he takes 50% damage. Bad news is it probably means he's choice scarfed. That's
Oh,
unfortunate.
dear me.
I'm gonna basically, if he is, have to sack something. And
Yeah,
that is gonna
so,
be my Greninja. It's,
like,
again, kind of
my
on its race
priority
here.
right
So
now
I'm
is
going
to
for
start
Greninja,
focusing on the
suck it
other
up whatever he wants.
content
I'm
that's
kind of
outside of
hoping
Draft
that
League because
he's
your boy's
Terra Fire,
kind
but it's looking less and less
of
likely
burnt
that
out
we
with
can't
that
see
kind
Sandaconda.
with that sort of
Gonna get
stuff.
out
So
of there with Sandaconda.
let's see, right? If
Gonna
y'all
switch
still
into
wanna
my
watch
Greninja,
it
kind of
though,
sack it off. We're gonna take a bit of spike
just
damage.
feel
Now
free
you
to let
see,
me know.
here
And
comes
if we
the
get
Terra.
enough interest,
Necro
then
is going to go all
I don't see
in
why not.
With the Articuno, he is going to go Terra flying. That is scary. And it's about to
Terra
get even
flying.
scarier because he's not
Oh,
going to
dear
go for Air Slash,
me.
he's not going to go for Terra Blast. He's going to just roll over with the
Hurricane!
Spike.
Oh
And
my
destroy
God!
My Greninja. And now I'm kind of panicking a little
Oh
bit.
my
Because
God.
what I have for a very likely Scarf Articuno. Now, if
Do you have
kills
Sucker
Scarf,
Punch?
there is a fair to middling chance that Chandelure, my next most naturally specially bulky mon, will be able to take
Thank
the
you,
hit.
Ray.
So that is what I'm going to go into. I'm just
glad
going to
you-
hope that I can
I'm glad
live
you're
spikes,
interested.
live a Hurricane, and take him out with Fire Blast. So, I am going to go into my Chandelure here. As you'll see, you're going to take those couple of layers of spikes. Now, as I say,
Exactly.
if he's Timid Scarf, we do have a chance to live this hit with our natural special bulk. I'm just going to have to hope we can do that and nail him with a Fire Blast.
Oh my!
So, here
Oh
comes that
God!
big Terra Flying Hurricane, and it is going to completely one-shot
Oh
Chandelure
my
from there.
God.
He is modest
Yo, this
choice
Articuno is
Scarf,
going
which is
insane.
Not great. Now I am
Bro,
very much
imagine
scrambling.
if you
I am
had Sucker
kind of going to need a bit of a
Punch!
miracle here,
Or you had
in
first...
order
No,
to get
first
through
impression
this.
wouldn't have mattered.
Now, Haxorus is going to be my next best option to try and live this hit. I do have max special defense investment, so there is a chance here that we can live, and it's a decent chance for a roll for me to live this hit even after the spikes. But
Why not
realistically,
Dragon Dance?
I have to hope for
Isn't
either
that priority?
Poison Jab Poison, or for Hurricane to do what it does best and miss.
Dragon
Necro is, of course,
Dance!
going to outspeed us with the Scarf. Gonna go for the Hurricane, and Haxorus is actually
Oh
going to live the
my
hit
God!
with a Poison Jab that does a
That
decent
did
amount. And we
nothing!
get the poison. That
Yo,
is a
Shroom, you should have
huge
gone...
saving
Wait,
grace, because
would you
we
not
now
have
go into
outsped
the
if you
next
went for a
turn,
Dragon
and now
Dance?
we are
Or
actually
are
back
you
in this
that
game.
lacking
He's
in
gonna go down
speed
next
depth to
turn,
the...
and that
Like,
is gonna
lacking in
open the
speed
way,
to the point where you'd still
potentially,
be
for
outsped
Snake Eyes Joe
afterwards?
To maybe get some result back. Either way, I'm gonna go for Dragon Dance.
Oh
Misses.
my God! The
That
price of
is
running
monumental.
Hurricane, the price of running
Because we were going for Dragon Dance, I
Hurricane.
had no reason not to go for Dragon Dance. He either killed me or he missed. And now, as you'll see, the Articuno is going to go down to the
Let's
poison.
go.
That is
Shabash,
massive.
Bagher
Absolutely
Bacha.
massive. There was no doubt in my mind
Yeah,
that
no,
we
that
take out
Scarf
the rest of my
that
mons
Scarf
with that
Articuno was
terrifying
insane, but
Hurricane.
I can
on the
only
miss, with
imagine
Poison
what
down to
Stevo
get rid
was
of him,
feeling when he was
Haxorus is
clicking
now
all these
possibly Dragon
hurricanes.
Dance, and now everything is back in my favor. In comes.
Ah,
the
so you
Articuno,
would have
and he's gonna
outsped.
take the
No,
Scarf,
it
he's gonna
happens,
take
bro.
the
It
rocks.
happens to the best
And
of
even
us.
if he's max invested, an Earthquake will take him out. I don't have to risk him being
I don't
Rocky
think we'll
Helmet
be
because
having
combat
Terra
hasn't
and
seen anything
Terra
yet.
and
So
Gen
he might
10
be the
Nidor.
Rocky Helmet.
Also, hello,
Either
bro.
way, I'm
Hope
gonna
you're
go for
doing well.
Earthquake. It's
I'm
not
sorry I
direct
didn't
contact,
acknowledge you.
and we should.
We
be
got
able to
some
take
new
out that
emotes,
Hulk.
by the way.
So Earthquake gonna come in.
We got
here,
some
and
new
that is
Unis the
going to
Bus
indeed
emotes.
Take out the Archaludon.
So if you want to see
Picking
it,
up his
if you want to
second
use
KO
it,
of the
you
game,
know what to
technically,
do.
that actually puts him into
But
the
only
top
if you
of
want
the
to.
season, which is nice
And
on a
you're
personal
financially
level.
well
Now,
in a position to do so, okay?
Necro only has, I think, half his team left. Darkrai is going to be the one to come in in next.
Mashallah,
And again, takes the
alhamdulillah,
spike damage,
Ameen.
He takes the rock
Exactly,
damage. He's
Aziz.
got very, very low health, and we know that he is life orb.
Yo, wait,
not
isn't
choice
Haxorus
star.
about to
I
go
will
insane?
get out
Yo,
Earthquake
this
gonna come in
Haxorus
here.
is
Now
going
he's gonna take out the
crazy,
Darklight.
though.
Chalked up for Haxorus, and now all that is left is the Primarina who died.
Dropped that fucking Archaludon, it dropped that fucking Articuno, got that clutch little poison, dodged the Hurricane, and because he happens to be water absorbed instead of unaware, this Earthquake is gonna absolutely drop that thing on its head.
And now, with another KO chalked up for Haxorus, all that Netpro had left is a Primarina who we know is going to go down to the hazards. In it comes.
I see that entirely, Lizzie. Nice to see you being a person of culture as well. We all love Haxorus in this household.
Oh, well, what to say about that? There's rain still coming down outside, but it is not raining on our parade, unfortunately for Necro.
Oh,
what can we say
oh,
about
not
that?
raining on our parade. That line
sat
was
there
cold. That line
after
was
the
cold
battle.
as hell. It may be raining outside, but not on our parade. Cold as. That was great. That was fucking amazing. Great stuff, bro. Also, to answer your question, Draco, obviously my perspective is literally centered around what I'm seeing from Wolfie's behalf because you know, my main exposure to VGC is literally just editing videos for him and nothing else. But I think from what I've seen so far, like Hisui and Typhlosion is absolutely smashing it in you know, Regulation H, especially with access to Terra Fire and Whimsicott to set up sunny days, especially, you know, paired with, you know, like what's that? Oh yeah, Helping Hand. Helping Hand Clefairy really boosting it. It's great. Yeah. Oh really? That's fucking hilarious, Shroom. I love it. But yeah, Typhlosion is absolutely killing it in the current metagame. Incineroar is obviously great too, but like, I mean, it's the best Pokemon, best VGC Pokemon of all time. Let's be honest. But like as far as new Pokemon, new fire types that have really you know, been shining, it's none other than fucking Hisui and Typhlosion, because it's absolutely smashing it, honestly. But yes, do you have a outro, sir? No, you do not. But yeah, well played, brother. Well played. Let's watch 12 minutes! Holy shit! The hell, bruh? Why is this match so small? Yo, this match is I'm literally gonna sneeze right now and this match is gonna end. But before I sneeze, I need to go to the washroom. So, you know what? I'm gonna need y'all to wait for a little bit, okay? Here's some chill music while you wait. Be right back. Feel free to spam emotes while before I come back, yes. Shout out to Batista's theme song, by the way. It's so fucking good. If y'all haven't listened to it, listen to I Walk Alone by Saliva. It's such a great song. Okay, we are back right now in this household, yes. Exactly. I walk for miles inside this pit of danger. A place where no one follows me. I walk alone. You know? But yes. Let's continue. Honestly? Oh yes, let's it is time to watch our fabled Joshua Rickerton, yes. Let's watch our guy, okay? Let's watch our guy. But nah, for real, I'm glad that y'all enjoyed the new emotes. Thank you. Genuinely.
Last week's win kept our play.
See? This is someone who knows how to use the you know, flashback sequence properly. I can see the frames in this. Sorry, no. I can see the quality of this footage. I can make out who this other individual is. I can see which fingers are used to punch this Latios in the face. It's not that hard, folks. It's not. Please use it right.
Playoffs dream alive. However, we still need to win every game until the end of the season to guarantee ourselves a spot. This week's opponent is Q, the Costa Rican, who was undefeated until last week and is a very good hyper-offensive player.
So what
suits
was
this
the
meta
link, bro?
perfectly. I felt we had to match his hyper-offense, so this is the team we are bringing, and it includes our newest addition to the team, Salamence, who is running a Life Orb set and is a special attacker, and we are also running Twin Scarf Sinistra this week to hopefully catch him off guard. If you want to catch the entire team builder, it's linked in the description down below. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and let's get into it. I'm really nervous for this game because every game from now until the end of the season it's basically do or die for us. So
I helped Ricky with his prep, and
playing Q obviously is never easy because not only is he
I like Salamence in here.
He's also like super hyper offensive.
Like special Salamence absolutely messes him up.
Likes to click buttons and doesn't do much thinking.
And bro loves his
in
citrus berries. It's so funny.
I don't love seeing the Chinchino there. I don't love seeing the Gardevoir there. We're gonna leave
Sounds good, Bob.
And hope that the Chinchino isn't the lead.
Feel free to DM me. My ad is DUC Gunner
Chinchino would realistically
on
be the worst
Discord.
we could see. So let's just pray that it's not the Chinchino. It's Sensei, and that's this guy.
Okay, wait, this is good. This is good.
I live any.
He's gonna force this thing out.
I don't see any reason he would pack the Ice Punch. I think he would need Wicked Blow, close combat.
He needs to get out of here.
Poison Jab, and then probably like U-turn if he has. He didn't bring the Jirachi either, so this could be a massive problem. But I think I'm just gonna fire off a Hurricane. To be honest,
Draco.
He doesn't love switching into this. Now, as long as I can hit Hurricane, this will be a fine play. Otherwise,
Joshua,
we're gonna go for it, boys. We're gonna go for it. Let's see.
Citrus Lover, Rickerton, Anthony.
Let's see if he brings in the Lando. Lando comes in. Can we land the Hurricane? Can we land the Hurricane? Please, I need some luck.
No.
Okay, we don't land the Hurricane. I don't even know why I bothered even clicking Hurricane, to be honest. This Lando would have, if it didn't die, it was gonna take 1,000,000. But it's fine, I guess. I can't tilt. That's the main thing. I just cannot tilt.
Yeah, don't tilt, bro.
I just can't tilt. Now, the thing is, because this Lando isn't intimidated, if it ends up being Choice Scarfed, I'm clicking Draco Meteor. Fuck it. It has a 12% chance to Oko. Okay, does this thing just die? Okay,
oh my god!
I missed the Hurricane.
A return crit! Hey, that's instant karma for you folks.
I don't care. I'll take it.
That's instant karma!
Now, I don't want to give this thing a free tidy up. That's obviously one part of it. If he
I love
clicks
this
triple
song.
axle, like he might click triple axle if he clicks it, wouldn't be the end of the world. If he clicks tail slap, you know what? I am going to go Keldeo. I'm expecting to see a tidy up, but unless he's Bullet Seed, I live on the next turn anyway. So I just have to hope he's not Bullet Seed, which I don't know if he can even fit Bullet Seed, to be honest. So yeah, he is going to tidy up. I don't know if he can fit Bullet Seed. Tail slap, he's gonna need triple axle, and then I don't think he's Bullet Seed. He's tail slap. Okay, let's see how much this does. And I mean,
oh my god, look at this damage though.
Only hit him 2 times. Okay,
that is 2 times.
Huh?
Wait, what item were you, bro?
He loves running random Sash Pokemon, so he's gonna bring in Surf in.
Is he a Sash?
100%, I think. Waifu Jam, is that? No, this is fuck, I just bit my tongue. This is Gardevoir. This is why I kind of wanted to go physical and run Poison Jab, but you know what? Not worth it. We're gonna pivot Rotom, potentially set up a screen, Volt Switch, and just kind of go from there. See if he clicks Psyshock, just clicks Moonblast. Okay, Moonblast, we live that quite easily. And I do want to set up screens, I think, or I could just Volt Switch. If I Volt Switch and they call Mind, I can go Salamence.
Honestly, great situation from Ricky's behalf, because I think, like, unless you're loaded dice, there's no reason for you to
which is the Urshifu. Okay.
Run fucking Technician otherwise.
That did a decent chunk of damage.
But I'm assuming that he was sashed with this thing.
I can go into our Teapot.
But no, he's playing really well. Playing to his house very well.
I brought Salamence to hit Hurricanes. There's no point in me bringing Salamence if I'm going to be afraid of things.
Exactly.
Click the move. I am so sorry. There you go.
Click
But
the
yeah,
move.
I'm clicking Hurricane. Like, I didn't bring Ments to not click Hurricane with it. I'm clicking it. I'm clicking Hurricane.
Exactly.
Please land. Oh my god, please land. If I land, this is actually just kill something. If I land, it's actually just kill something.
Waifu
please
jam,
land
come on.
Hurricane.
Smack
Give me
that
one.
motherfucker
Just
in the
one Hurricane.
face.
Just one
Smack that
just one
motherfucker in the
Hurricane.
face.
Actually, it might matter because I can't kill with an... No, if I hit Hurricane, it's fine.
Oh my
Dude,
god!
This freaking move. Jesus Christ. Why do I even
That's
run
why I
this
never
freaking
click
move?
this move. That's why I
Oh
stopped
my
clicking
God.
this move. That's
So
why I just
annoying.
click Terra
'Cause
Blast
it
right
makes me
now.
lose
It's
momentum every time I miss a
just
Hurricane.
unreliable.
And not only
I
that,
never.
I'm getting
I don't want to
60%
go
off
to the
of this thing.
PTSD
It's gonna
again.
move less
Okay.
again, okay. I mean, I'm not going to be quite in citrus range. I think my play is to Volt Switch
That is
anyways.
that
This
shit's
thing might end up being
depressing.
starved.
Set
So
up
it's
light
just
screen.
being
Set up
black.
light
It might
screen.
end
What
up
are you
being starved.
doing?
We definitely have to pay attention. Yeah, it is starved. Okay, so we can get our citrus. We can be healthier when we decide to come in. We can be healthier when we decide to
That
come
is
in.
unfortunate as heck, fam.
Also, if I keep my treads nice
That
and
is
healthy and
genuinely
back,
very
then this thing shouldn't
unfortunate,
really be able
fam.
to sweep us either. The only thing with Iron Treads is I might have to click Ice Spinner on the Superior coming in, but I think that's fine. I think that's mostly fine. He also has a Hitmontop. You know what? He also has a Hitmontop. So the play might be to... I mean, I
Yeah.
just don't see him not going into Superior right now. Rocks, I don't think rocks are going to be worth
Ice
it.
spinner, ice spinner, ice spinner, ice spinner, ice spinner, ice spinner.
He might go into Hitmontop, and if he does go Hitmontop, then I mean, it is what it is. There's not much I can do. But there's also a very big chance that he just goes into Superior. Yeah.
Yeah.
Superior comes in. How much does this do?
Honestly, I feel like
I'm thinking like 50.
there's a lot of Pokemon that deserve to
That
have
is
Terra
a little more than
Terra
50. I live a
captains
Storm pretty comfortably.
assigned to
Now,
it
the only
again,
thing is, do I
especially
want
if we're
to make that play, or do I
gonna,
wanna go
you know,
with
like
Sinistcha? 'Cause he
assign,
could glare, and I don't wanna be
make
glaring on
higher tier
Starford,
Pokemon
'cause I'm
get
pretty sure
Terra
that other
Terra
thing is
captain
banded.
choices.
The Urshifu is banded, so
I want to see how Terra flying,
it
you know,
might be worth
Salamence
just staying and
does.
clicking Ice Spinner.
I want to
If
see
he's
how
Volt,
Terra
he might be able to
Dragon
sell weak, so he
Haxorus
might not
can
have that
do,
much special attack, so you
and
know what?
so
I'm clicking Ice
on.
Spinner again. Let's see. He does quick leaps from. Let's see how much this does. Okay, that did do
Broken
about,
shit can
offensive
cancel
damage
each other
from what I
out.
can tell. So this Ice Spinner is going to kill. I
Good
still
stuff,
think
good
we can
shit,
live
good
one hit
shit.
from Gardevoir from this range.
Unfortunate though that how he
Gardevoir's
needs
definitely a little bit of a
to.
problem. I might have to bring in Rotom safely and set up a
Yeah,
light
no,
screen
no,
and
no,
make
no,
more
no.
active.
Terra
So he's gonna
Registry
go
goes too
attack.
much, bro.
I guess at the same time he could play
That's
triple
too
Axle
much.
here. So maybe the play is to go Keldeo. Keldeo doesn't live a close combat though. But also Keldeo just gives Gardevoir like free range to
Nah,
come in,
you know
so-
what?
You know what? I'm going Keldeo.
Use Terra Reggie
I'm
Draco.
going Keldeo.
Use Terra Reggie
Keldeo is going to die
Lucky.
to this Hitmontop hit.
Let's
So we can
ruin the
scout if he wants to Terra or
game.
not. We can scout if he wants to Terra. He's just going to be bulk up. Okay, that's actually a bit of a problem. Don't love that. I mean, Air Slash can also miss. You know what? I'm clicking Surf. I only really consider Steel, so I don't know if he's like fight. If he's a fight, he's just Mach Punch. We live that. Nice. Okay.
That didn't.
We
That
get
didn't
our
kill.
Citrus Berry back as well. We get our Citrus
Okay.
Berry back as well.
Bro
We hit
loves
with
the
the big Surf.
citrus.
That
That
didn't
did-
do all that much damage. Let's see if I'm not sure if another Mach Punch kills me.
To be fair, it
I
should
assume
be
it does,
fine.
right? Yeah,
It
does
should be
count.
fine
Okay.
because
That
Hector
is fine, though.
Salamanca
That is
can
fine.
come out and
We
just
gotta
claim
go
one
Mets now for
courtesy of a
sure.
Draco
Swear it's gonna be
Meteor.
a bit of a 50-50. But I think the play is to go.
Click
I think the
Hurricane.
play is to go Ments.
Click
anyways.
Hurricane.
He's clear amulet. Okay, so we know the item. If he tears into a steel type, Hurricane doesn't kill. If he stays as a, he's at like 55%.
Flamethrower then.
Surely I can't miss 3 in a game, right? He's gonna be a steel type. Okay, I kind of thought, but when I saw Mach Punch, I also thought he might end up being like a shit. Do I actually lose because I didn't click flamethrower there? Okay, I
Oh
landed
my.
Hurricane. This doesn't kill,
Confusion,
right?
confusion,
No, we gotta do
confusion, 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 confusion,
No, you gotta
confusion,
hit the triple
confusion.
axle
No,
now, yeah.
no, nope.
He hits the triple
Yikes.
axle. Okay, I guess I go Sinistcha, right? Because Rotom might die. Yeah, the play is to go Sinistcha.
Yo,
The
it's a
play is
tough.
to go
This
Sinistcha and
is
we
a
just click
tough
Shadow Ball.
game.
Yeah,
It's
that's
literally
the play.
exchange after
Play is to go
exchange
Sinistcha
after
and Shadow
exchange,
Ball.
and that's
Bullet Punch
how
doesn't
you're
kill me.
supposed to
Bullet
play your
Punch
game
won't kill
against
me,
Q,
so
the
we just
Costa
have to click Shadow
Rican.
Ball. Yeah, okay. And we revealed to be faster. So he's either figured out where Scarf's by now, or he hasn't. Which if he hasn't, that's totally fair. But Sensei.
Yeah,
okay.
Terra
I prefer to
Titan
have
is
to click out,
scary
honestly.
as hell.
I
It
have to
sounds
sack
scary as hell.
something, and that's something I'm going to sack.
Yeah.
Is our Iron Treads. It might just be to click Wicked Blow.
Or you could go for a Sucker Punch.
Yeah, he does. He
No,
does
it goes
just
for
click the
Wicked Blow.
Okay. He does just click the Wicked Blow. Yeah, I'm going to go Sinistcha. I'm gonna go Sinistcha. I'm going to Terra into a Fairy type. I'm gonna Terra
Okay.
into a Fairy type. I'm gonna click Terra Blast.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
Scar
the play.
Sinistcha
Go
is a
ahead,
great
click
prep.
Terra
It's
Blast.
a
He's gonna
Pokemon
withdraw.
with
Okay,
great
this
prep.
should be 2-hit KO'd. Yeah, especially from the range it's at. We should 100% be 2-hit KOing it with Terra Blast Fairy. We're getting into the end game now. It's a little nerve-wracking. A lot of our season is running on the last couple of turns, so
Heh.
let's see. So Terra Blast Fairy, this should do about 45%, so it should be a 2-hit KO.
Come on, do it, KO.
That does seem to be a 2-hit KO, so I can just go ahead and click it again
That's-
because there's
that's
nothing
gonna
this
cut-
thing
cut
can
it
do that will
close,
OHKO
but I
me.
think it's-
Yeah, I live a Moonblast.
Oh
Yeah, as long
my
as it didn't
god.
crit me.
Okay, thank God he didn't get a
And
special
now
attack drop.
I'm faster than Urshifu. I mean, if it locks himself into Sucker Punch, I can always just go Meow and click Low Kick because I should be able to live one. So I
Okay.
don't want to say
Wait,
until
wait
it's
a
completely
second.
happened, but
Wait a minute.
we might
Wait a
have
minute.
been able to
In hand
pull
in
this
it.
one
Something, something, something,
through.
something.
Let's
Standing
see.
on
Let's not joke, let's
business.
just click Terra Blast. Let's see if he has a
Fucking
Sucker
hell.
Punch. He
Been
doesn't have
watching
a
too
Sucker
many
Punch.
shorts.
This thing
Oh
dies.
my
This
god.
thing- I feel
Great
like
big
Seven
shit.
with this terrible act.
Congratulations
Yep, and
on
Scarf
giving
Debuff,
Q
full
his
super.
second
Alright.
loss.
Oh, that was a good one. I was really nervous coming into this game because Q is obviously a great battler, and he's just very straightforward. And it's scary to play a player like this. But we managed to pull through with a 3-0 win. I'm very happy with the way I
Ricky! You gotta fix your stuff, bro. Wait, I didn't do it myself. Wait, let me fix it right now. That's why I was like, wait a second, am I doing something wrong? Fucking hell. I'm gonna need y'all to give me a little bit. Let me fix it real quick. We're living together, and still we stand tall. We'll come back. No one to blame. We're leaving ground, till things will never be the same again. It's the final countdown. One sec, let me just fix the tag, folks. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I like how I need to see other people mess up with the tag to do it myself, right? Fucking hell. Anyways, it's updated now. We back to business right now. Who should I watch next is the question. But still, fucking 12 minutes. I feel like so much happened in that short time frame. It's insane. Let's watch Ellie next. My absolute goat, Ellie.
Last week's battle in the PPL was a huge success.
Oh, look! She also knows how to do it right! Now, you know what? I'm gonna literally have a conversation with Joey about it one day, because my pet peeve is just so much about it. It's insane. Fall from grace, I mean. To be honest, like, again, Ricky is definitely one of the top battlers as far as this community goes. And, you know, Q's been absolutely thrashing it in the season, no doubt about it. But I do think that, like, the people that he has been beaten by are definitely on that skill level to be able to, you know, pull it off, right? Can't wait to see my reaction for this game. I'm excited to see what it's about. I'm excited to see what it's about. You know what? I just thought of something super funny, by the way, folks. Tell you what. I would normally say 100 members to do this, but I'll tone it down a bit. 5 more members. If we end up reaching 96 members, your boy is going to be doing the Lavos copy pasta in the Mickey Mouse voice. So if y'all want to see that, you know what to do. Yeah, I'm dead serious. Also, I actually didn't realize it until I was saying it out loud. Oh boy! So if you want to see it, 5 members, and you're gonna get the whole Lavos copy pasta. Just depends on how much you want to see it, okay? But again, only do it if you wanna. And you're not well in a position to do so. I'll say that every single time, no matter how many times you get annoyed by it.
My opponent is Vepsis, who has a very annoying regenerator core, which my team really struggles to break, thanks to into the game. Here we are for week 7 of PPL against Vepsis. Now, what?
Vepsis. Vepsis.
What isn't here that I thought would be here? Nothing. This is the 6 we anticipated. I think that was something maybe over. No Hydra.
Yes.
No Hydra is fantastic.
I do, Bob.
Could be Trick Room Diancie, but seeing Conkeldurr, seeing no Conkeldurr makes me immeasurably happy.
Exactly.
We are going to lead off with.
Y'all want to see that? You know what to do. Okay? Who messaged me? Oh, okay. StarCraft original Zerkamon over mine -1 among the ruins for after the Jericho game. So we're watching Ellie now, fam. After I'm done watching, I don't mind doing this for sure. Somebody fucking add me. Oh, Steve-O's playing right now. I would watch it live, but I don't think Ellie would be fine with that. But yeah. All right. Motion Martinez. Exactly, Motion Martinez.
No Hydra means I'm a little bit scared because.
Okay, so real talk. So as far as this matchup goes, I really like, you know, Mesprit's name. Mesprit's name, what? No, weakness policy Mesprit against him, because even though he has a Revavroom is not going to appreciate a psychic move because it happens to be a steel type. So if the weakness policy ends up being procced, which can definitely happen with knockoff, you know, Tornadus, knockoff over Ogerpon, which it obviously won't appreciate, and so on. Yeah, it's definitely going to cause a problem. And I believe, does Swampert get knockoff? Or am I tripping? I'm probably tripping. But shock to I've died. I'm going to die for your sins, Ellie. I hope you understand that. But from Vepsis' behalf, yo, no, actually, the Diancie looks insane. Especially if he's able to get rid of the Muck early on. Yeah, this is gonna be a close one.
There's one last thing to prop.
But also, how does Ellie defend against, Ogerpon? Because Giga Chat is not a proper switch-in. Because one Ivy cudgel later, and Playerov just absolutely marks it.
Policy, right? But we're gonna stick to our game plan.
It's gonna be an
immediately.
interesting
If he
game
leads
for
with
sure.
Terra Hydrapple, I think we just stay in and get our
Hydrapple.
damage. The earlier we weaken that piece of shit, the easier it is. Now, I am anticipating Terra Fairy, as it effectively will
Exactly,
block my
Athena.
team. If he's Terra Steel, I've got to consider maybe a Chuckleberry or a Sugarberry, but I am 100% predicting Terra Fairy. Maybe he'll go Terra Steel for Poison Jab shenanigans on the Iron Valiant. I'm not sure, but this is very much the team that we expected. If he leads Ogerpon, I think I just Psychic, stay in and take my damage, because Mesprit is a designated lead. It's here to kind of break this week. And it's
You did
expendable.
this.
It's here to lead. It's here to maybe claim a couple kills or two. But I'm nervous. I am very nervous for this game. But good luck, have fun to Vepsis. I've never played him before, so this should be a good battle. I'm hoping it's a good battle. And yeah, let's see what he leads off with. We're in the bad arena.
Vepsis.
Steve.
Vepsis.
Lovely stuff.
Vepsis.
If you're
Okay.
Rindoberry, then this is a fantastic lead matchup for whatchamacallit. Also, no lead Hydrapple means he does not currently have a switch into Ice Beam, which is fantastic for me. Now it's turn 1. I'm not going to overpredict. If he's Rindo, he's Rindo, right? He is Rindoberry.
Easiest Rindoberry of her.
But he's likely
Easiest Rindoberry of his life.
And that's looking like a especially defensive Swampert. But now that's burned, Jolteon is going to have a fantastic time.
Yeah, Jolteon
Now,
is
do I
gonna
want to
absolutely
go
go
with Planting
crazy
Fiction and go
now.
for the Ice Beam? Yeah, I think I do.
Very
I
great
think
lead
he
on
wants to
Ellie's
keep
behalf
this
because
for the Muck.
she was able to identify
also
the
put
fact
this
that,
with
like, once
for
she's able to get rid of
just
the
a sack in
berry,
general. And if he stays
then
in, he's
like
probably gonna go for the
Jolteon
turn.
just clicks buttons.
It's probably
Although
decent
if it
anyway.
happens to be
So
Terra
I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam,
Terra
predicting
Grass,
maybe
is it Terra
the
Grass as one of her
Wolf
Terra
coming.
captains? Then
Maybe
Hydrapple can
Hydrapple.
actually take it on.
Either
So
way, I'm just gonna click it.
not the end of the world. Wait,
Come on, Vepsis.
what are you
know
doing?
this is good into the Jolteon, right? If you lose this piece, Volt Switch is incredibly free. Oh, show me the Hydrapple. Show me the Hydrapple. Show me the fucking please.
Is it Hydrapple?
It's the Hydrapple. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
He's Avian.
Yo!
He's Avian. He's Avian.
Oh my god! She got a freeze!
Vepsis, I'm so sorry. How can I take advantage of this right now? I think this being frozen in and of itself is very advantageous. I think he just goes out here to Swampert and sacks it. He doesn't have a switch into Psychic. He doesn't have a switch into Psychic. He doesn't have a switch into Psychic. So let's just go
Oh man.
Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. Don't get bamboozled. Don't get. We need to lock in. We need to focus because if we win this game, it's winning in. It's winning in. I'm pretty sure. So let's not fumble. We are in a fantastic
Yikes.
position right now. So Rindoberry on Swampert has been burned. He's gonna opt to stay in. He lives on a slither of HP. because-
Please survive.
And he's gonna stay frozen. So it looks like he's just gonna give me this Hydrapple here, which is phenomenal.
That is
for our Jolteon.
that is
Absolutely phenomenal.
absolutely
I am
atrocious.
incredibly sorry, Vepsis. This is very
Also,
unfortunate.
shout out to
I apologize.
Twilight of the
but you know,
Gods
game,
of Fire
game,
Emblem.
game we play. And at the end of the day,
Echoes,
it's out of my
Shadow
hands.
of
And he's been carried
Valentia.
with Diancie, which is scary. If it
Oh
comes in
my
there, I think
God. I love this
think
song.
because it could be Terrifier. I don't know what Terra it's gonna be. I'm gonna be
That
honest.
song
But we
just
are
gets me
in a
ready to
good
run
position.
through a
We are
wall.
definitely
In
in a
fact,
good
I'm gonna
position.
have this
Now,
song
what's his
play
control for the
in my
Jolteon?
own wedding when I make my
Maybe
entrance.
his game plan is to
Anyways,
force
he picks
Jolteon
this thing
to
off with a
and
psychic,
come
which
in
is
and kill
really
with
good
Star
right now
Warriors.
because
Now,
right
I
now
don't know
Jolteon
if
just
it's
goes
Star
absolutely
Warriors.
stupid against
Nobody
this
brought it against me
against the
once,
rest
but
of
in
his
my
squad
mind,
now.
It checks boost energy speed, Tiffany case. Here comes the Diancie. Now, if your weakness policy Trick Room, that's gonna be a problem, but it also means
Dancing in the
So I am
dark.
just gonna psychic this. I am gonna psychic this, and if he Trick Rooms, he Trick Rooms, right? He can never OHKO us ever, so I'm just gonna psychic because out of my coverage options,
Trap. Yeah,
if he's
that is very
Terrifier,
unfortunate.
then I lose that exchange. So we will psychic, and let's see what he wants to go for here. He is gonna opt to Terra. Now, what are you? Are you Terra Fire? Are you Terra Water?
Yeah, I would have been sad for sure, Lizzie.
He is Terra Water, so I do kind of wish that I went for Energy Ball there, but he could be weakness policy, and we do not want to trigger
Okay,
that, so I
Ellie.
will get my shit pushed in. That's going to do very little, and he's going to get up spikes.
Spikes.
So this was what I was afraid of, is him hazard stacking me. So if he spikes on this, it means he's not spiked on Ogerpon, which is both
Yeah,
good
yeah,
and
she
bad.
doesn't have any
Now, do I
hazard
wanna stay in here and let him
remover.
get all of these spikes up. No, I think I want to go into
Yeesh.
the I want to go into the Jolteon. No, I need Jolteon healthy. Do I need Jolteon healthy? I mean,
Oh,
if you
shout out
keep
to
that little
Didos.
psychic, you've got to be
I hope that boy's been
Let's just
doing well.
count. Let's just count.
Great
I'm
guy,
fucking-
by the
I'm
way.
just gonna go for energy ball. I'm just gonna go for energy ball. Get our damage. Mesprit was here to lead and get our damage off. We are gonna. Is that crit?
Look at that
It is
damage,
crit.
though.
That's
That
I'm
was
so
against a
sorry.
crit!
He can
Oh,
barrel the
no!
No resist berry, no.
Yeah, no, that's
no
very
resist berry,
unfortunate.
And no, what's it called? So you could be Custard Berry, you could be exploding here. Either way, we stay in and get our damage. We stay in and get our damage. He is Custard Berry. Okay, you're probably
Yep,
just gonna get
Custard
a
Berry.
spikes. If I have
What
to.
you gonna go
He's
for?
Endeavor.
Endeavor,
Nice.
great
That's
tech.
fine.
Great
That's
tech on
absolutely
his
fine.
behalf.
Mesprit, you have done an absolutely fucking incredible shift.
Yeah.
Terra Diancie gonna go down. So he has got a lot of hazards up, which means I can't.
But honestly, the
afford to
lead
go
on
down.
Ellie's BF and
If
how
something
she's
comes
been
in on me,
able
I
to
have
use
just
it
stay in
throughout
and-
this game
Now,
has
he could
been
go a
nothing
number
short of
things here. He could very well
masterful.
go to Torn. He
Genuinely.
could also very well go to Oakpon and click Trailblaze. Now, because it's not Spikes, I am worried about Trailblaze SD. So regardless, I just click Psychic in front of it. If he Trailblazes me, he Trailblazes me, right? Either way, I force him out next turn with Dragonite. So let's see
really
what
does.
is. But I cannot lie, we
Vepsis
have
is
been
the real one.
incredibly fortunate in this early game, and I do feel a little bit bad. But also, I don't feel bad because this is a very important game. Okay, in comes Mualani. So I do believe
Yeah.
that is the Oakpon. Here you are, and we're just gonna Psychic this, take our damage. Just gonna take our damage. We don't need to get fancy. with it.
Vepsis is
Don't need to get fancy
Vepsis is
with
the
it.
real
Master
one.
Dodge Drop is
I'm so
broken.
glad that
Two
he's getting
Pokemon
the
burn,
opportunity
Dorinda
now on the
Swamp
higher
Up,
on
and,
on this
I
higher
just- I cannot
stage.
be more happy with the work that Mespra has put in. Early doors breaking.
my
it's done
guy's been
exactly
putting in
what
the
he
work.
needs to do. He's gonna go for the Ivy Cudgel and take us out. That's
Boop.
absolutely fine. Now
So
let's
now
see
she
what
can
we're
get
going
a
to
very
get.
free
Now,
switch
Dragonite
into her
obviously is not a choice,
Dragoniote.
so let's just go straight into it. No
Okay,
thought,
no,
no
she
empty.
has Thunder Wave, so that's good. Now,
honestly,
if the
I kinda wanna
Ogerpon
go
does
Thunder
happen to have access to
Wave.
U-turn,
He
that
does have
can be
Swamp
pretty
Bat,
useful
actually,
because
so
he
maybe we
will
just take damage on
like he
Swamp
will
Bat.
gain the benefit of
We could
being able
also
to
maybe
break the
double into
multi-scale.
Jolteon, expecting
and
Swamp Bat to come in. Do I need to
maybe
put
down the
Swamp
line
Bat
put it in range of
I
a
don't
you
think
know
so, 'cause
play
if he
rough.
comes
But
in,
obviously, if I
then
was
break
him, I
my-
would not
break my-
stay in
break
here
my
regardless
with-
because this Dragonite can
I don't
murk
think
me with
Dragon Ball
a
ever killing it.
with
I
a
do
you
think
know
he needs to
Hurricane.
keep
It can
this
murk
around,
me with
but
a
I don't
Dragon
think he's
type
gonna
move.
let
Like
me
I
have
would
it,
not
right?
stay in
But he also might
fucking
not want me to
period.
click DD. I want to do it, man. I want to do it real bad. I won't. I will play safe. I will play safe.
Oh
I
yeah,
will play
he
safe.
is.
I will play safe. He U-turns. Okay.
He has U-turn. Great tech,
So
great
we can get
tech.
damage off on something. If the Swampert comes in, you know it comes in, right? Kazua.
No, she
It
has.
comes on. So we take damage on this all day, every day. And that is some nice damage indeed. Now, I cannot
Nice
afford to
cheapers.
risk any nasty plot. I also can take a... If I Thunder Wave this, I win the game. I can take an Icy Wind from where we're at, even if he is Choice Specs, because it's such a low base power move.
It
if
is
I
a very
Thunder
low
Wave
base
this
power move.
Tornadus, then Iron Valiant can win the game. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click Thunder Wave. I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to think about it. He very well may scout for it. He is going to go for the Icy Wind. We live this hit.
Okay.
We absolutely chew this hit. Good job, Dragonite.
Is Thunder Wave
And we
gonna
land
miss?
Thunder Wave. We land the Thunder Wave.
No, it
Iron Valiant
lands.
can win the game from here. We need to keep this Dragonite healthy. We need to keep it safe. We can still roost on the Swampert, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to go
Yeah.
into Muck, and that does bring in the Swampert, but that's okay, because Muck is expendable at this point.
Yo,
because
no,
the hazards
like,
have gone down,
Jolteon
so we are
looks
gonna take a
insane
Shockwave
now.
Hazards, but that's fine.
I
That
think
is A-okay. We could also go to
Ellie-
for
sorry,
Chao.
no.
Chao is a problem.
What's
Chao
his
is a big
name?
problem. I can't let him ever go
Vepsis,
into
yeah.
Reverie
Vepsis is gonna need to keep this thing healthy no matter what. The
The way that he's
Ogerpon, I
playing his
mean.
Reverie Room, it makes me believe he's going to be set up
But Jolteon, like,
Not
Jolteon's
part
gonna
of it, so I do
absolutely
wish I
do
was kind of
insane
boost.
numbers right now.
on Crick now, but you know, it is what it is. He
What
could
you
be
gonna do,
scarfed as well
bruh?
for the Valiant.
Nice
Gonna
knockoff,
go for
nice
the
knockoff.
It's A-okay. That's fine. So we do want to go for... do you want to go for damage on this? I mean, if he goes into Swampert, there's a chance we can poison it, right? I do really want to go to Jolteon right now. I want to. I really want to. But the hazards are scaring me. I don't need to do it. I'm not forced into that position. I don't need to do it. Let's slow our roll here. Let's just click the safe poison jab. Maybe we should have gone for the knockoff.
Yeah.
The Swampert doesn't have an item.
I'm just ignoring at this point, Bob. I'm
I'm
just ignoring
the
it.
is scaring me. But if it's Choice Scarf, it wouldn't clear Amulet. He's going to withdraw. Does he go into the Reverie Room here?
Ugh.
He goes into Steve. There's the
Disgusting.
Swampert. Okay, this is fine.
I don't want to see the back shot,
We are gonna get
please.
poison touch poison. Literally every little bit of RNG that has gone our way this game has gone our way. Now, I want to go out into my Swampert. Simply because if he flip downs here, you know he flip downs, it's whatever. I don't want him going out into Reverie Room and being able to set up. He's seen the Thunder Wave,
Oh,
and also if
God.
he stays in the EQs, I get a result of Dragonite. So
All
if
right.
you go out into the Dragonite, Dragonite has done its job.
What you gonna
It is
do,
T-Wave
bruh?
Tornadus,
You gonna go
that's
for
all
a
it's here to
flip
do,
turn?
honest. If he flip turns, then that's fine.
you have
We
Ice
just get our
Punch?
damage in front of the Reverie Room.
I
We
don't
just get our damage
know.
in front of the Reverie Room. We
I
just
truly
don't want the
do
Reverie Room
not
coming in
know.
and setting up. Because the hazards
you
are
may
up,
have
I
in this
don't have a
household,
+1 Iron
yes.
Head from Reverie Room, so I need to play very
Does-
carefully around it.
Swampy
I
still
play
have
very
access to
carefully
Mirror
around
Code, by the way, folks?
He can still win this game with Reverie Room, and I think that's what he's trying to position himself to do. He's gonna Avalanche.
Avalanche!
Great play.
Great
Great play.
Great play. Outstanding
Fantastic
play.
play. Now,
So
I am a
now
little bit
the
scared.
Ogerpon actually
I am a little
can
bit
put in
scared
some pretty
of the
decent
Reverie
work, but like
If he goes
because
into
she
Arthas,
happens
I
to
think
be
we
Terra
just-
Grass,
I
obviously
think we
Cudgel
just
is not
crack
going to
here.
do as
Because
much
if he
as
is
it
Scarf
should.
Reverie Room, then he can go into it and Revenge. Could also go Valiant and click a button. Yeah, he doesn't really have a switch into close combat at this point, so we're just gonna go into Val and click combat.
Yeah.
Looks maxing is in. We're gonna take spikes. We're gonna take a life orb chip, but that's fine. Should pick up a KO here, and if he goes to Reverie Room after, then honestly, I might just stay in. And see what he.
Oh,
potentially locks himself
man.
into. So CC gonna claim a kill here.
If he went for that turn
Versus
one,
gonna fall.
the match could have gone
Steve is
so
gonna go down.
differently.
It's gonna be fucking close. It's gonna be close for sure. If he goes to Tornadus here, I think we stay in and get out. No, this Mon wins. This Mon wins versus Oakmon. I need to preserve this. So depending on Ice Punch rolls, Tornadus max HP.
Ellie has honestly
Ice
been
Punch does
so
78 minutes with max
performing
HP.
so great this
Jeremy.
season.
All right,
I'm
that
so
sounds
proud
like
of car.
Yeah, here comes the car. Are you air balloon? No, you're not.
It just
You
goes
could
to
very
show
well
that the
start.
concept of
You could be-
self-improvement and
Oh, this is a scary
you know,
turn.
like
If I lose
the
Iron
learning
Valiant, do I lose
curve,
the
it's
game?
very
If
much
I lose
real.
Iron Valiant, do I lose the game? It
like
depends.
if
What
you
does he lock
take
himself into
take
here? If
time
he locks himself into Iron
off
Head,
your
he can
day
go
to
Joe Chun
really
and click
pursue
Thunderbolt
the
and kill
craft
stuff.
that
If he
you
locks
want to
himself
be
into Gunshot,
great
there's
at,
a chance he can miss.
you
I think
can
he's
and
got
you
close
most
combat.
certainly
I think
will
he's got a close
improve.
combat.
And
He is choice scuffed.
Dude,
Okay, that's a great thing. That's a great thing for my opponent. I think
that
I just
is
win again. Oh, what a
huge.
tough call. What a tough call. Okay, so here's Choice Scarf. So we can go into this.
That is such a
click
huge
knockoff.
tech.
This does bring in the Ogre.
Yo, this
so I
does
think
this
Jolteon-
definitely complicates the
Jolteon
end game a
do I
bit
take
because
a Iron
Jolteon
Head,
is not an
Iron
instant
Head,
game
it's doing
game
5
ender
volts,
anymore.
40 After Stealth Rocks and 2 layers of spikes, do I take 2? It is a 87.5% chance to 2-hit.
Especially
spikes, so
if
unfortunately, I
Vepsis
think I
ends
have
up
to go
forcing
quick here,
her
and
forcing her
we have to click
Jolteon to
knockoff twice. If we
terrestrialize,
knock off this Sing Scarf, we can win the game. But I
then
think we
Iron
go
Head
Ogre
spam
Pond
can
here.
actually win this. But if I was him, I would certainly ensure that
this
I
is tough.
don't
This is
sack
tough.
this thing
maybe
off.
I go for CC, or maybe I double into Jolteon. No, I just clicked knockoff twice here. Like, this is expendable. This was my expendable mon. Ah, Scarf. Scarf Reverum. What a bring. What a
Great
bring.
prep.
He is gonna
Great
reward
prep
the
from
Scarf. That's clever.
my guy's behalf.
It's smart. But as long as I don't take damage on Jolteon, I think we can maybe clutch up. He's gonna give me the Tornadus. I am
The
gonna
thing
set up
is,
Rocks on
like,
this.
shift gear
I'm
makes
gonna
this
set
thing
up
a
Rocks on
problem,
this, which is a
Athena,
little greedy,
always.
But it might make the difference between KOing the Ogre opponent and not KOing the Ogre opponent.
Oh,
So we're gonna do it.
yeah, that is
This
a
gonna be
lot.
fucking close, man. This is gonna be really fucking close. Oh my god.
Oh my
I
god!
should have trusted my gut. I should have trusted my gut. I should have sacked my muck off there. Should have sacked off my muck against the guy, but it's okay. That's okay. These things happen. He's gonna go for the Icy Wind. This is fine. I think the
Okay.
Intimidate is still useful, but because of the hazards that are up, the hazards are up. I do kind of want muck in, just so we can't Trailblaze on it. So I will preserve the Crook, but with the because I lose with last 2 months regardless. Fuck it. I think I just knock here. I just knock and then go into Jolteon afterwards. We outspeed it.
doesn't
we get full
kill.
power? No, that's fine.
Okay.
That is fine. If he
Oh,
doesn't win,
no,
we
the
just-
Ogre Pawn is gonna
no,
come
I
in
just
now.
made this game so hard after having such a good beginning. Oh, poo.
But honestly, shout out to
Wee
Vepsis
bum
for like.
wee bollocks piss. Oh, how did I throw this game so hard, man?
Now Vepsis
I'm
came back
sorry.
really strong.
Horn Leech, not Trailblaze. Okay.
Yo,
That
if he
doesn't
had
matter, that's fine.
Trailblaze,
Well, I have to go Jolteon and click Volt Switch, but then I lose to Scarf. I think my out is full para on this Ogre Pond. I mean, I got a Terra in front of it, right? But then if I Terra, I lose to Scarf Gunk Shot, I think. This is tough.
No,
I think I have to Terra in front of this.
head,
It's
head.
too much of a threat. I think I have to click T-Bolt thrice. Oh no. I think my win con is him missing a Gunk Shot on Reverum. He's been very unlucky this game. He has been incredibly unlucky this game. You know what, fuck it.
exactly.
Either way, I think
now there's a
I'm
lot
Volt
for
and
me to
Terra
learn
against my
from
play.
him in terms of how well
I
he's
think
been
he
able,
was. I don't know.
how
I
well
think
he's
we
able to
lose
keep
regardless.
himself
Like, my out
composed,
is
right?
basically dodging a Gunk Shot at this point. Because like if we take too much damage on this, like I'm in range of Iron Head anyway, right? I don't know. It's gonna be fucking close, guys. Can we get full power? Can we get? Oh, it doesn't even.
Oh
do
man!
that. Oh
No!
I am in disbelief. I am in complete disbelief. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe how lucky we have got in this battle. I cannot believe how lucky we've got in this battle. Vepsis, I'm sorry. I don't think it matters because you still win. It's gonna go for the U-turn. He's gonna check me out. I should have ult switched there. I should have ult switched there. But yeah, he's gonna win the game.
Yo, that
with
U-turn just
Free
dropped
Scarf
that
for
thing.
Reverum. Oh my goodness. What a generational fumble. Where did I go wrong this game?
I
Where
don't
did
think
I
you
go
went wrong
What a
this game,
generational
fam.
fumble. Great game
Vepsis
Vepsis,
has
man.
played
You know
to
what?
his
Despite
outs
all the
really
hacks, he
well.
came out on top. And that just goes to show what an incredible player he is. I'm kind of bummed about losing, but you know, I cannot be upset. I cannot be upset losing this game. He just outprepped me, and all the hacks in the world, you know, I got every RNG in my favor, and I still lost. That just goes to show how strong of a player
Shout out
Vepsis
to
is.
Vepsis.
And, yeah,
I'm
what a
gonna
great
watch
game.
him
Good
next
game
week.
to
I haven't been
Vepsis.
watching
Next
his
week we play
perspectives
Necro
much, and
Stevo,
I'm so
and
sorry
we really
about
gotta
that.
win these last few weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time.
All right. It just fucking fast forwarded. Right, so I have agreed to do a Mickey Mouse impression for this thing. StarCraft Original Zark Campaign over mine. What the fuck does that mean? Let's open it and see what it's about. Okay? No, fuck KFC. We don't like KFC here. What the hell is up with the frames? Yikes. Okay. Oh, so you want me to say all these lines, right, Bob? Is that what you want? If that is what you want, then I shall happily oblige, okay? I think so. StarCraft? I don't know what StarCraft is. I never played that game. Yeah, Vepsis is insane. I love the guy. Whichever stanza you want, or all of it. Fuck, I'm doing it all. We going all in this motherfucking beach. Okay? Alright, let's start. Awaken, my child, and embrace the glory that is your birthright. Know that I am the Overmind, the eternal will of the swarm, and that you have been created to serve me. Just like Disney.
My child, and embrace the glory that is your
Shut up, go. Okay.
Behold, that I shall set you amongst the greatest of my celebrities.
Celebrates?
No, the greatest of my celebrates, that you might benefit from this wisdom and experience. Yet your purpose is unique, while they carry forth my will to the innumerable.
Bro, finish the fucking sentence. Innumerable broods. Okay, yeah.
While they carry forth my will to the innumerable broods, you have but one charge entrusted to your care.
Okay.
For I have found a creature that may yet become the greatest of my agents. Even now, it resides within a protective chrysalis, awaiting its rebirth into the swarm. You must watch over the chrysalis and ensure that no harm comes to the creature within it. Go now and keep safe my prize. Oh boy!
Oh, fucking hell. Right. Remember, folks, if y'all want to see me do the Lavos copy pasta, 5 more members and you shall get what you desire. But now let us move on to the next fight. Wait, let me not before I drop a comment though. Eesh.
Last week's
Love. Right. So now let us watch Mr. Drewby. Yes, let us watch Drewby because I face him tomorrow and I need to scout my opponent. What? You know? Does Worry Seed have potential? Let's find out. Let's find out as well, my brother.
Trainers, what is going on? Drewby here.
Shout out to Drewby, by the way. He's such a ball of endless optimism. Like I wish I had his mental. I genuinely wish I had his mental.
We're just gonna get into the team because it's just I don't know. Trainers, what is going on?
God. Oh man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry for laughing. না ভাই বৃষ্টি হচ্ছে না কালকে অল্প বৃষ্টি পড়ছে আর কয়েকদিন ধরে বৃষ্টি পড়তেছিল কিন্তু আসলে এখন বৃষ্টিটা থেমে গেছে তো বৃষ্টির জন্য ভালোই ঠান্ডা পড়ছে আসলে সত্যি কথা বলতে গেলে Yeah. But না আমি ঢাকাতে না ভাই আমি অস্ট্রেলিয়াতে এখন আসলে কিন্তু এই দেশেও অনেক বৃষ্টি পড়তেছে Thank you, Lizzie. Yeah, I need to beat Drew. I'm sorry, bro. Normally I would be fine with you taking a W over me, but I need this. Your boy wants to make playoffs, okay? Please. Please. You know? Yo, Iron Leaves goes insane against him. What the hell? The hell does a Tangaberry do, by the way, folks? Can someone please enlighten me? Yo, like, this is insane. Terra Electric Iron Leaves actually beats him down.
I mean, I could just go Stealth Rock still, you know? Get the little Rocky action going. We got the Energy Ball for the Quackable. I can still do that. I got the Sash, you know? So,
Buggers
you know
has gotcha.
The Oxys Speed, though. Don't want to damage it. I could get a layer up. Yeah, no. He's gonna go like the Oxys, I think. I think I go the Oxys. You know what? My whole plan. Just
I feel
changed,
that.
baby. We're gonna save that. We're just gonna go with our samurai.
I'll
thing,
always
going,
support
I'm
my
Scarf,
bro
thinking
boy
that
Nexus
Scarf,
though,
but hey,
because he my
maybe you
brother,
won't know that I'm Scarf. Maybe you will.
and
know
I
that I'm
am
Scarf, who knows? But
my
maybe
brother's
Samurai
keeper.
might say to him, "Yo, man, I got some spikes up, and or I can get
Just
some
as
spikes
I
up.
am
I don't
his,
want to deal with
you
that.
know?
That. Who knows what we got going on? But we're locked and loaded. We were originally gonna lead our beautiful Glamora, but you know what? Look at this team over here, plus having that freaking Sneasel over here. It's gonna be something, man. It's gonna be something trying to get those T spikes up properly.
I don't want
now,
to think
so
about that,
it is
Zio.
what it is. We'll deal with that when the time comes. But right now we're dealing with
I would
a
have the
Samurai
worst
lead
form
and
of
0-6
existential
record.
crisis
Every
whatsoever.
gallery in the world saying this guy is garbage. Guess what, my
Then
friends?
again,
Guess what? Guess what? When
What's
it
up?
comes to game 8, even though it's game 8, Truby never loses a game 8. Here we go, baby. Marauders.
exactly.
Let's get it. Toronto Tyrants. Twin Blade. Yeah.
Win the blade.
The building. I didn't know I made this thing shiny. I mean, I didn't know I bred this thing shiny. Wow.
I want to use Hatsune
All right.
Samurott.
All right.
There's so many Pokemon I want to use.
Because like I think you hard.
Sorry.
You think I'm like. I think you think that you're scared over here, and I'm a flip turn out. However, does Virizion Iron Leaves doesn't have
No,
like
for
the
sure.
anti-dark thing, right? I mean, you're weak to dark to begin with. Honestly, this is a pretty. I can just go knockoff here. But
You
want to
go for a knockoff?
Nice. I think Quackaball comes out and about. I'm going knockoff. I'm going to go for a greedy knockoff. He's outskis. Is it Quackaball inskis? Who we got? Jared. Who's Jared? Sylvia.
Jared.
Okay, let's clap those little items off of you. Let's do it. I almost said something else, my friends, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Heavy duty boots. Okay. Glamora, you want to special wall? I'm gonna bring you in.
I love Drew.
You like just like.
I really love the guy.
Or something. I don't know. You have no idea what my item is. I'm going for a knockoff. I got the reboot. I put the heavy duty boots, so that's pretty cool. Not the item I expected in all.
Oh yeah,
honesty.
for the wait. I'm gonna need y'all to wait for a little bit, by the way,
expected, but,
folks. I'm gonna need y'all to wait for a little bit because I need to send my team to be Gen. Yes, I do not get my Pokemon legally. I deserve to get executed for my transgressions, as they say. You know. Hopefully, wait. I don't end up fucking revealing my team because if I do, I'd laugh my arse off. By the way, folks, if you are interested, you know what? I may as well just drop this out there. I play him tomorrow. I play Drew tomorrow at 11 a.m. anyways. So I tell you what. I'm offering another perk. If we end up reaching over 105 members, or even just 100 to be honest, you're gonna see me play the game live on stream. So if you want to see it, you know what to do. But yeah, one sec. Let me just send this right in the nicknames, and we shall go on from there. Yes. Like, I'm obviously not going to see that chat. I'm not going to see anything, because I'll be locked in on the game. Exactly. Catch a totally legitimate gouging fire in my Pokemon, a Violet copy, yes. Fucking hell. Why does it look so bad on fucking Google Chrome? What the hell? I can't see shit! Huh. That is so funny. Whatever. Okay, one sec. Wait. So wait, what's the maximum amount of characters you can have, by the way, folks? Wait, Gouging space FIRE. So 12, right? 1, 2. Okay, yeah. One sec, folks. I'm so sorry. Your boy is running short on time, as they say. I mean, that, and most importantly, I need to make sure I get this ready for my friend to get the team ready for your boy, because he'll be around till 3 p.m. But yes, we shall now continue, as they say. Yeah, 12. Yes. He did, in fact, bring the thing. I appreciate that, Bob. Thank you. Gouging Gregory. That's so fucking hilarious.
It's what went down, man. It's what went down. So that's that. We're gonna get the heck out of here. Bring in my Glamora, like I said. Maybe you go. You can't terrestrialize this thing. What do you do? Shadow Ball? Like, am I scared? What happens here? Yeah, we get that, right?
Yeah, that done
we get
nothing.
Every freaking day. All right. I can go for the rocks.
Now
right
it gets
here.
a very free
No
rocks.
force of attack. Might
Does
crush
he?
the
Do you
silver
have a
here, might
poison
get
type,
okay
bro?
Overall.
Oh man, I really hope that I have a good game.
So I double
That I'm able
out
to beat him
my
tomorrow.
Samurott, catch the freaking Deoxys. But we all know how my prediction game has been this season. Absolutely abysmal. So the safe play is to get the rocks up and let Quackable.
For the record, folks, while I will have my match against him tomorrow, I'm down with doing other stuff after that fight is done. For the record.
I guess I could go back into Samurott for Deoxys, but getting rocks
But
right now
yes.
with Quackable, I could spin block him. So I'm gonna try to be aggressive here and get the
But
rocks
maybe,
up.
you know what? Never
I'm gonna
mind.
try.
No
Alright,
need,
who
no
are we
need.
out here? Is it Deoxys
Forget
or is
about
it
it.
Quackable? It's somebody new. Hey yo! It's Scizor! Alright.
Yo, Scizor kind of goes
Rocks are up
goes
and at him.
insane right now, don't you think,
This
boys?
could be very, very, very scary. Let me just do a quick damage calc with my Dustclops up against like a choice band.
Dustclops.
Scenario here. I mean, we're eating that knockoff could literally slaughter my whole entire career, though I really don't want that. Like if I need to
I will never underestimate Drew, because again, despite what his record might indicate, he can beat anyone on any given day. Okay.
A massive amount, and I ain't gonna die, man. Do I just stay aggressive here? Maybe get hit, get a little T-spike action going. I don't want to risk knockoff hitting my.
But also,
Dustclops.
folks,
I really don't. I really.
No, I'll
really
say
don't.
this after the game.
I'm gonna get Zesty and Power Gem here. I want to see what you're rocking. I'm faster. That's great news.
I
Big ol'
appreciate that,
chunk of root
Athena.
right
Thank
there.
you.
Yeah, there's the SDR. You gotta have Roost. You gotta have Roost. That's bad news bears all around.
Bro, he doesn't
That's
get
bad
Roost
news
this
bears
shit.
all around.
What are you doing?
I can try to bring in the Willow as you Roost here. Because I'm faster.
Yeah, I do think that he kind of. He should have gone out to Dustclops earlier on, right? Because then he would have been able to immediately get the Will-O-Wisp off.
Bringing the Clops, gonna find a Citrus Berry. Good to know, actually. You just raw dog it, okay. Alright. I'm gonna go for the Willow while I have a chance. If you knock off, it is what it is, but. Yo, we hanging on, baby. We hanging on, baby. We hanging on, baby. We hanging on, baby.
Yeah, Scizor lost Roost
We hanging
since
on,
Generation
baby.
9, fam.
Alright. Citrus will trigger, though, which is kind of bad. So there it goes. Trigger that Citrus Berry. Alright. Alright.
Yeah, but like even if Scizor is burned, like he has gotten so much value out of this thing because now he's about to lose his main physical wall.
We're gone. Dustclops' job is honestly done.
Yeah.
Don't want to risk losing an item.
I mean, I'm glad.
You're Gonzo like a Muppet. Alright.
I'm kind of glad.
Now, how do I
But then
finish?
again, with how
Now,
much
how do I
Roost
finish?
Roost
I can bring in my
PP got
Roost.
nerfed,
Dude, this guy is burnt now.
maybe that didn't need to happen.
+2, you're not choice banded, and you are burned, my friends. You are
Yeah, exactly,
burned.
Cypher.
Alright, so what we got going on here? What we got going on here?
Please,
Focus,
please,
check
please,
you up.
please,
I think
please,
I'll
let me
just
be able to
check
beat
up.
him tomorrow.
Let me
Please,
see
Allah,
if it's
Bismillah, Rahman, Rahim,
just-
Kalkem,
You're
Janata,
focusing
Kaharat,
on
Padi,
choices,
Inshallah.
Knockoff would be annoying as heck too. I do have the Bugberry for you. I don't even think it's worth going for the Worry Seed anymore. Samurai Hisume Razor Shell
Oh
really
man,
jack you up
imposter
potentially.
syndrome is so bad. I hate imposter
Man, I
syndrome
don't
so
wanna die
much.
like a freaking-
I still, a part of me still thinks I'm a
combat, man.
fucking fraud.
Alright, let's go Electrode here. Let's go Electrode here.
It's not
Can't stand
fun.
you out
I
there
hate
and
this
Worry
feeling.
Seed you. And just
All right, Worry Seed.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna do the Worry Seed. Why not? But I also get
oh
damage
my
from
God,
you.
is he actually gonna do it? No, get your
You don't
damage.
care about potentially being burned. You're just gonna go for like a U-turn on me.
Inshallah, Lizzie. Thank
Maybe I
you.
just Volt Switch out? Maybe I just Volt Switch out here and see what you do. I have the anti-Bugberry, so you know what? I will Worry Seed here. I will. I'm gonna do it.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna freaking do it. Maybe you also like bring in somebody else. I just Worry Seed them. Excuse me, Bob. I can still do put in some work for us, you know? There we go. All right.
Yo, how much is it gonna do though?
You ain't going to sleep anymore, baby. Get
But, like,
that
you can go for
second mission outta
knockoff,
here, and
though.
Let's see what we got going on. A little CC.
Or
action.
CC.
Yeah, lower that
Yikes.
defense, baby. Lower
Look at
that
that
defense.
damage,
Like,
though.
smack you in the jaw now. I think I live a bullet punch. Actually, probably not. I'm at like 90 HP. Let me see what percent that is.
I mean, you
29, I
can
guarantee
potentially
you a bullet punch.
live,
Add
especially
this to
since
our plus
Technician
lift,
is now
I
gone.
should live this, and I would just go for a discharge here. No bullet punch. Okay. He will die to the
Oh
bird.
my god.
I might live that.
Yo,
I might live that.
shoutouts to
Okay.
Big
It's a trade.
Scissor for
It's a
still
trade.
being able to
It's a
survive.
trade. Scizor is
Survive,
gone.
I mean.
And so is my
English is
beautiful,
hard.
beautiful Electrode. But it's alright, not the end of the world. Honestly, not the end of the world. Dustclops did what he had to do. Granted, it was a
Dutch
nice roll from Rosy on his
gloves.
physical,
You
so
know?
I'm just gonna bring in Choice Scarf McGee. And I also have Rocks up. Don't forget, I have Rocks up right now as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring in Choice Scarf
Beartic
McGee.
terrifies me.
So just bring in, yeah, just bring in Choice Scarf McGee.
I fear
Let's do
no
that, let's do
man.
that.
With that thing.
You have a good answer for everybody
Scares
right
me.
now. Including
I'll be
Rosy,
fine,
actually,
though.
know I'm Scarf, so I can just
Got some
yeah, you
answers.
resist it, but let's
You
see.
know?
Let's
Got
see.
some answers.
Iron Leaves. What do you got, man? What does this bad boy got over here? We gotta see if you're
Yeah, boy,
we
got
gotta
some
see if you're
answers.
also,
You know what I'm saying?
boosted.
LeBron
Boosted, I think, can really
James.
jack you up right now.
Okay.
We'll see if you are boosted.
Samurott is gonna come out as he is gonna go out in his cart.
Alright, I'm Scarf.
Oh
Let's find out.
my god.
You are booster energy. There it is, boys. There it is. Okay.
Yeah, this thing is gonna outspeed now.
SD could be so deadly right now.
I think he has to stay in here.
SD could be so deadly
But
right
like,
now.
even if he stays in, if he ends up being Terra fighting, what does he do?
I'm just gonna go with the Ninetales.
Yo, if he ends up being Terra fighting, I think that's checkmate.
Get the ice defense up. So we'll see what he does here. We'll see what he does here. I'm not gonna show that. I'm
I think I mean, if I was him, I'd literally click Razor Shell right now, because since I don't have any other choice otherwise.
Let's get that snow going, baby. That Nieves. Terratas, is it electric or what are you? Electric or what? The heck are you?
He's
Fine,
Terra
okay,
fighting.
okay, so you resist
Yeah,
fire
that's
now,
why I
okay.
would have just stayed in and clicked
Okay.
Razor Shell, because the threat of Swords Dance is
Alright,
far
there
too
it is.
potent for
Terra
me
is the
to
SD. There it is.
disregard.
Do I even bother with the Veil? Do I even bother with the Veil?
I mean, Iron Leaves does not have the best
out.
physical bulk,
Okay.
but we can check
I'm
afterwards.
just gonna operate Moonblast and get damage on you.
Yeah, I think that's checkmate. He went
You
for
get the
Swords
fast lane,
Dance.
I don't think there's a point of the Veil. Pretty sure my Beartic could live. If I go Terra Electric here,
Exactly,
let
Noel.
Sidebase just jacking me up. Holy crap, that's strong. I might have to try the Veil. But what's
That's
just
why.
immediately
That's what I
though-
mean, right? I fucking love Drew.
Oh, snow's up. Let me get the snow. Yeah, I will live, but I will not live a close combat. So I gotta go for a read here. Alright, Ninetales. It's a chance. Leaf Blade takes me out.
But CC might kill.
I'll try the Veil. I'll try the Veil.
Because CC's pretty free.
Alright. Stab CC at +2. It's gonna hurt.
Oh my god, not even the snow buff
they
could
wanted
save that
well,
Alolan
Anthony, I need
Ninetales.
I need you.
Oh
Hopefully
my
Nessus doesn't-
God.
not unaware, but hopefully you're like, alright, Beartic is gonna like terrassalize.
That is
you.
so unfortunate.
But this could be a doozy right here, fam. This could be a doozy right here. I am not gonna terrassalize. I don't think Ice Crush can like, do much to you.
Exactly, Bob.
Because I like need that defense boost. I mean, close combat just takes me out.
Yeah, I
regardless
think
either
it's
way,
checkmate.
Right.
It's checkmate right now.
I'm just gone either way, but I know his EVs. Electrode is dead. So you're just gonna terrassalize here. So we want to terrassalize. So he just clicks close combat. Aquajet does nothing.
Yeah, but that's the unfortunate thing, right? Even if he
I
terrestrializes
think
himself
so,
into an
boys.
electric type right now, he
I
will
will
lose his
terrassalize
snow
here.
buff. So it's a
I'm gonna hope
lose-lose
the snow,
situation
like,
regardless,
helps.
because +2 CC is gonna absolutely
Either way,
mark
CC
that
takes us
Beartic where
out.
it stands right now. But
Thanks
it
for
still
wrapping
is
me,
such a
fam.
massive-ass
I
threat,
think we're
honestly.
rolling.
But yeah, this Beartic ain't gonna survive. Alafis.
Yeah, that crit didn't matter.
That crit didn't matter.
107%. That's not even a terrassalize. It didn't matter.
Uzi coaches Ruby series. I mean, if he wants it,
I got nothing.
I'm down for it. But
I got nothing.
listen, I gotta
Yeah,
solve my
Steve,
own mental first
Samurott.
before I can look towards helping others. Because
Yeah, I got nothing. He got
yeah,
nothing.
no,
The rap season's a wrap,
I'm.
dude. The season's a wrap, dude.
There's a lot for me to work
It is not
work
right.
on myself with, you know.
Alright, we just go for that energy ball.
But yes,
We got Nada. We got Nada. GG well played. It's a GG well played on his part. I needed like I don't know what I needed. I don't know what I needed there. I needed Dustclops alive. But it was just a nice play. It was a nice play. You got the speed going.
yeah, pretty
Nothing really
much.
do about that.
I
If
agree,
had that in here,
Cypher.
I would've copied the speed.
We can run a calc
So it's
afterwards to see exactly what mattered and what
Watch
didn't.
there, so the game's just over, obviously. What? That's gonna be that. It's GG's all around, and guys. I don't know. I don't know. Like, you guys, like, some people think I'm not putting in effort. I don't have answers. It's just, those comments just need to go to bed. It's like, I'm literally putting over, like 2 hours a week into prepping teams to try to calc things and get everything going. It's like, I don't even know why I'm addressing these things. It is what it is, my friends. Draft League is Draft League, and everybody wants to pretend they know everything when they don't, and that's gonna be that. So,
Yeah.
guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back for our last game next week, and we'll see what happens from there. Have a good one.
Ah, man. Hey, man. You're unbridled. Is it I love Drew. Like, I don't know if I told this story to you folks. You know what? Fuck it. Let's have some music play in the background. Because this is something he and I actually go back. Okay. He and I actually go way, way back. Drew B is someone who will see you for who you are, rather than, you know, like, who you know and so on. I have known this dude since I first stepped foot in this Pokemon community. And before I even began my own life as a content creator on YouTube. We're talking 2014, mind you. 2014. And I just want to say that, you know, like, at that time he was doing all these Wi-Fi battles on ORAS. And he would find, and during those days, he would search on Twitter, he would find people, and that's how they would play. That's how it used to be back in the 3DS days, because you needed friend codes to communicate and then play with others, right? So, your boy got lucky once and was chosen to play him, and he and I just hit it off on the spot. He was so kind and so unassuming to me because I was so fucking young. So full of, you know, lacking in terms of maturity and so on. And honestly, like, you know, I had a best of 3 series. It was a great one. I fucking stayed up for this shit because, you know, Americans and so on. But yeah, like, despite him being, you know, Shady Penguin's best friend, despite him, despite it being so many years back when people don't have the most maturity during then, he still taught me, you know, treated me like an equal. He treated me with so much kindness, so much love. He helped me out whenever I would ask him questions. Like, he is a very kind soul. And he's a big part of, you know, like, how he treated me. It was a big part of what eventually motivated me to chase this dream as a content creator on YouTube, right? Like, I will always acknowledge that I was not the best person during those years because I was young. There was a lot that I lacked in, but I will always remember the kindness that I was given to people in spite of that. And in that front, Drew B is a 1 in a million dude. Okay, he's a great man, and I wish him nothing but the best. Like, what we have right now, what I've been able to do, is a big part of it, and I got nothing but love for you, brother. But yes, the music is over, so now we move on. I mean it though. Like, hop off my goat. Hop off my goat, as they say. Anyways, let's so Jack did not upload his game by the looks of it. He did not know. So we shall watch Just Weavile, yes.
Week 7 of the PPL is finally here, and we're up against the
papel, you know what I'm saying? So wait, Mephisto did not upload his game yet by the looks of it. I'm guessing it's the... Oh yeah, I also have Boffin, Daria, and Mount.
His team, the Norwich
There's
City.
3 more people
now
to
he has
watch.
a pretty powerful team. Big threats, of
Like
course, from
5,000
Latios,
people in
Cinderace,
this
and
league.
Gliscor, but never underestimate the Blastoise, Zip Striker, and Vileplume, or you'll have a bad time. Now, today's battle is going to be a post-com from my opponent's side, because I forgot to hit record. Whoops. Today's battle is emotional, as we see a lot of hacks, but alas, it is the game we play at the end of the day.
It really
so
is.
show some love to the Dom Fanatics channel, and everyone else in the PPL if you haven't already, as they're all amazing content creators that I'm sure you'll love to watch. The team I'm bringing against the Dom Fanatic is as follows. First, we have the Goat Palafin with a protective pad set, as I was worried about the effects for Vileplume, with Rocky Helmet as well, etc. And I really don't want my hero to be whittled down slowly by that. Next, we have Iron Moth with Boots and Sleep Talk to be a perfect counter to the potentially sleep powdering Vileplume too.
Okay.
That way, we always know we
Sleep
can switch into
Talk.
it. Then we
Okay.
have Thunderous Furion with enough coverage to hit everything at least neutrally, and Taunt to shut down mons with status moves, of course. Next, we have Ursaring, which does surprisingly well here with a special defensive set, able to pretty much wall the entire TV special attackers with ease and dish out para hacks with Body Slam, etc. Our Terra Captain Noivern joins the fray with Terra Normal Boom Burst behind Choice Spec to hit everything extremely hard. Finally,
He's
the
gonna
pinnacle
do
of the
a lot
team,
of damage.
and surprisingly, my main Wincon, Klefki. I figured if we managed to get
But
rid
this
of Cinderace,
Klefki looks kinda nasty though, yo.
Latios and Gliscor, with weakness policy there to further our stat boost for sword power. If
Holy
from Gliscor.
shit.
But yeah, that's the team. Let me know what you think down in the
Holy
comments. Feel free
shit.
to subscribe if you're new here and want to see more videos like this one. And without further ado, I present to you all week 7 of the PPL. And the battle begins. All right, good luck, have fun, Don Fanatic. I say good luck, have fun. The battle's already over. And this is post-commentated. So, he leads off with Tinkaton as I lead off with my Palafin. I figured, lead Palafin, get the hero.
So do I. I don't think the matchup is needed, though, on the left side.
That's crazy. He brought that coverage with Bulldoze. But I decided to just go for a flip turn anyway.
Yeah,
so
flip turn is free.
As it looked like he clicked Stealth Rocks there. So, we flip turn out. And what better to go into than my perfect Iron Moth that can just come in on Tinkaton, as far as I was aware, and do some stuff. So yeah, I go into my Iron Moth real quick because I was thinking this thing can't really touch me. As they do go for a Stealth Rock, which is like great and all, and I'm pretty confident that they won't stay in with a Tinkaton here because I could be spec.
Yeah, I mean,
Fiery Dance, which would
Mothra just absolutely smacks right now.
And not because Stealth Rocks. I made a bit of an overprediction, and I thought they would switch out into Blastoise or something like that, Latios.
Oh
no! Trying to get the Latios. They stayed in and went for a Bulldoze, which I'm just like, wow. So now that they've gone for a Bulldoze and lowered my speed, my Iron Moth's pretty scared right now. So I'm going to switch it out. So I do withdraw my Iron Moth, of course.
That's a horrible ass sequence, though.
Than my Thundurus, I guess. As they do go for a knockoff on the switch. We do get hit by Stealth Rocks, obviously. And knockoff comes through, and that's going to do a decent bit of chip damage to my Thundurus. Knocks off my Expert Belt. And now
I think he definitely jumped the gun in terms of the prediction because Fiery Dance was still a free play to make regardless.
I'm just going to attack this Tinkaton with a Thunderbolt, I believe. So Gliscor comes in. We do go for a Thunderbolt, which is absolutely fine. Doesn't do any damage, obviously. And this next turn, what I'm going to do is, because I don't want this Gliscor setting up spikes or toxics or substitutes for that matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a taunt. So I go for a taunt, trying to stop this thing from setting up spikes, etc. And this is where they whip out the Rock Slide tech.
Oh my gosh, and he misses!
So, not too bad after all.
That's really
unfortunate. That's just one of many
hacks that happens in this game, which is hilarious, but also sad at the same time. So I withdraw my Thundurus because I'm like, you know what, I don't want to get hit by Rock Slide now that I know they've got it. I may as well switch out. And I'm going to go into my Palafin, because I know Palafin can definitely take a Rock Slide, no problem. It's not stabbed, and it's a Gliscor that's probably specially defensive.
He needs to be either Punch Gloves or Protective Pads to be able to save himself from, you know, Effect Spore. Why did he go for Rock Slide? I think he would have gone, I would have gone for a U-turn there personally.
Naturally, my opponent decides to switch out the Gliscor, and they end up bringing in the Vileplume.
Bro, please be Punching Glove.
We actually made the right call here, as we go for an Ice Punch, which is going to do exactly half to the Vileplume. Which is fantastic. Maybe just a bit less than half, actually. But they are actually going to go ahead and do the unthinkable here. Naturally, I expected them to Terror of some kind, and it's probably going to be Terror Water if it's to stop the Palafin. So they do Terrestrialize into a Water type, and I just decided, you know what? I'm going to flip turn out of there. And as you'll see later, the Protective Pads do come into play here because they are Rocky Helmet. So flip turn comes through, and that does no damage to the Vileplume, of course. We go back.
Right, so he is Protective Pads. And that's a fine tech regardless,
so
right?
I was kind of expecting a Strength Sap here, which is why I brought Iron Moth in. I was expecting Strength Sap on the Palafin.
Oh, man.
Just so they can heal some more health back. But they actually go for a Giga Drain, which makes sense because it would have definitely done a lot of damage to the Palafin and still restored their health. As they do take out the Iron Moth with a Vileplume of all things. I'm going to bring in my Noivern now because Noivern can definitely Terra Normal.
Yeah, Noivern just bugs Buns right now, right?
And there we
Terra Normal, Twice Specs, Boom Burst.
What's
the switch in?
Not banded,
so it is an Okaberry to Wingaton. That's a great prep. Generally great prep on Jack's behalf.
Not wanting to go down to a Boom Burst, which makes a lot of sense. And they're going to bring in Tinkaton. Now, Tinkaton normally would be able to eat up these Boom Bursts for breakfast.
Yeah, no.
Time. However, after we
it's
Terra
too
Normal
chipped.
right now,
it's too chipped.
And go into our diamond-headed shape, whatever that meant to mean. I don't know what I meant by that. And we go for the Boom Burst, and this damage output is actually insane. Look at this specs. Boom Burst comes through.
It's a clean to it KO. It has to be.
Boom. Tinkaton nearly
dies. Oh my god! Look at that damage. How the crit, huh?
There because Chris only 1.5 times damage. I think it was still a 2-hit KO anyway.
Yeah, I think it was still a 2-hit KO regardless.
Salt on the wound with the hacks. So Boom Burst takes out Tinkaton, which is fantastic. Noivern gets a KO, which is always great.
Honestly, I fuck with Noivern as a Terra Captain. It has potential, and I want to use that too.
Why Blastoise?
So many Pokemon that I still want to use, honestly.
No, this is where they reveal even a Choice Specs Terra Normal Boom Burst is going to do this amount of damage. So we go for another Boom Burst. I was like, you know what? We're going to do a lot of damage to this Blastoise. Might not KO it, but we'll do a lot.
Holy shit!
They go for Mirror Coat and take us out, which was completely unexpected. They've done the exact same thing that Uzi did to me with the Assault Vest Water type with Mirror Coat. It's just not fair. In comes the Klefki. So I figured this thing must be Assault Vest.
That did nothing!
So we know he's not going to Shell Smash all over my face right now. So let's see what this Blastoise is going to do. I want to go for an Iron Defense because I figured I may as well start setting up on this thing. I didn't know the Blastoise was physical at the time. But the fact that he goes for an Earthquake here is great. I kind of expected them to switch out to Gliscor or Cinderace, but the fact that
wait a second, can this Klefki game?
My weakness policy was absolutely amazing. So now
wait, can this Klefki game?
I want to set up with my Klefki, right? So they're going to go ahead and go for a flip turn as I go for an Iron Defense again. So Iron Defense comes through. We're at +4 defense.
I would have gone for a Calm Mind there personally.
So flip turn comes through.
I mean, I'm saying this while not knowing what the rest of his Pokemon are, to be fair.
And this is where they bring in the Cinderace. Now Cinderace is an interesting one because
then that's fair.
Pyro Ball does do a lot of damage to us, that's for sure. However, Pyro Ball doesn't do nearly as much as they would have liked it to. As we still go for a stored power, I was convinced they go for another Pyro Ball. This is where I should have gone for an Iron Defense again instead of a stored power there. Because now, Pyro Ball will probably do a lot of damage. They go for another Pyro Ball, and they miss the Pyro Ball, which is absolutely shocking, horrible, all that stuff. I went for a Draining Kiss to take this Cinderace out. Now, what I should have done there is I should have Iron Defensed just in case the Pyro Ball did hit, and then at least it would have done absolute minimum damage that it could possibly do, as would be +6. So I made a bit of a misplay there, but it worked out because of hacks. So now they're like, let's bring in the Assault Vest Blastoise.
Yo, hold on a second. Can this Klefki sweep?
I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I am going to set up my Calm Minds.
And also
Yeah.
the Iron Defense. The final Iron Defense
Wait,
is there.
why?
I saw the Earthquake on the Blastoise. I was like, this thing's fairly physical. We want to get
Okay, I mean, fair enough, fair
we go
enough.
for a Miracle. It's obviously going to fail. This is the only way they can break through this. So we have to go for... Well, we have to go for a Carmine here or a Drain.
Yeah, Carmine.
So we go for a Carmine. I need to they go for a Carmine then. Like this post commentating on my opponent's side is so difficult. It's like unbelievably weird.
Like literally,
But anyway, we go
I
for a
would
Carmine,
if
we
I
go
was
for a
him,
Miracle.
I would
This is
fucking
basically
go
the only
to
thing you can do.
plus
Go for a Miracle and
4.
hope they can live a store power. So now they actually go for a flip turn as I Carmined again. So Carmine
Yeah.
comes through.
Yo,
Once
wait
again,
a second. This
plus,
Klefki can
what,
sweep.
4 special
What
attack
a
plus 2 special
demon.
defense.
I think I
We're
got
looking
swept by
pretty good right
Klefki
now.
once
Blastoise
too.
goes for a flip turn.
It's not a
No
fun
damage
time.
whatsoever. Pretty much 1 HP it does to us. And now they can just go into pretty much wherever they want. They can go Gliscor, they can go Vileplume. Latios would not be a good play. They do in fact go
Yeah,
for
exactly,
the Gliscor play.
Cypher.
Fidel comes in, looking amazing. And they're going to go for a taunt here, which is a really good play, in my opinion. So they go for a taunt, they outspeed us, because I went for the kill on the Gliscor.
Yeah.
I definitely went for the kill here on the Gliscor. We go for the Draining Kiss. It does a lot of damage, but I thought it would do more at plus 4 special attack and being stabbed, but I guess not. But we get more
Yeah,
health back, which is
Klefki
really good
is
for
not
us.
known for having the highest
so I'm
special
starting to
attack.
think that Cinderace's Pyro
But
Ball
also, I
didn't
do
manage
feel
what
like
it
Jack
did,
should have
since we've
dedicated
got
to
the
this
Draining Kiss
sooner.
back Anyway. But either way, this next turn, this Gliscor can't touch us. So they go for an Earthquake, and Yan's
Yeah.
like, you know what? That Earthquake's not doing nothing to me. I'm going to go for a Store Power now and completely decimate
Oh my
this Gliscor's life.
God.
Down it goes. Store Power OP, ladies and gentlemen. Klefki has entered the field.
They are.
So in comes the Blastoise.
They
once
really
again.
are,
This is their last
Draco.
chance. They need to live a Store Power. I figured they would probably live. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to go for my least damaging move in Draining Kiss, get some health back, and that way Miracle won't do nearly as much damage to us, but it will put Blastoise in range for Store Power to KO, which is pretty much the plan that way.
Okay, that's smart.
So Miracle comes through.
I
which is doing
mean,
nice
there
damage
was
towards
nothing
them.
wrong with
We
just
shake
going
off the taunt, which
to
is even
plus
better.
6 to be
And I'm
honest.
like, you know
Oh
what, at
no,
this point,
fair enough, because he
I
was
need a little
taunted. He
self
was
all the way.
taunted. My bad.
So I go for another Carmine.
Yeah.
I go for another Carmine. I'm at plus 6 defense. I'm at plus
Don't
5
fuck
special attack,
around.
and plus 3 special defense at this point. There isn't a lot they can do. Klefki is just overbearing at this point. So naturally they stay in. This time they go for an EQ. I go for another Carmine, get myself to plus 6 special attack, which is fantastic. Klefki
That's funny,
is overpowered
Zio.
being right now.
That is
And then
very
move aside Arceus,
in
move
line
aside,
with what I would think of
Eternatus,
doing.
Whatever Zacian. Klefki, the little keyring thing, is here. They have to go for a Miracle now and hope they live a Store Power with the Assault Vest, but I don't think they do. And when I say I don't think they do, I know they don't,
Gone.
because I've already had this battle. Post-commentary is hard. Anyway, we go for the Store Power.
Yeah.
Can we take out that Blastoise?
No, wait,
And now
that-
all that's left
that
is the
Klefki
Latios
went
and the Vileplume. So they bring
stupid.
the Latios in,
That
which is
Klefki out
fine,
here
the Latios
putting
come
in
through, and
Jordan
they go for the
numbers,
Luster Purge, I
brother.
believe. Yeah, they
What
go
am
for
I
Luster Purge,
seeing?
hoping for a Sped F drop, and also because we're not actually max Sped F.
That
and
did
that
not-
damage right there, that's
Oh
why the
my
Pyro Ball
gosh.
miss mattered. Because we would have been just low enough so that Luster Purge would have KO'd. But instead, we live with a shrivel of HP, go for a Draining Kiss, KO
Wow.
Latios, get all that health back pretty much. And now all that's left is to take out the Vileplume. And you know what? I don't deserve this W, but I'm taking it anyway because you know what?
Yeah.
Hacks is hacks at the end of the day. It happens. But there's nothing we can do about it. Anyway, Store Power comes through, takes out the
Great
Vileplume,
prep.
and that's
Great
the
prep
game.
on
So
Jack's
Fnatic, that was a
BF.
fun one. I did enjoy that one. I think, you know what?
Great prep on Jack's BF. Well played, brother. Very well played. All right, now it is time to watch Mr. Boffin, yes? Before we end... Wait, what? Actually, did I watch Boffin last... I mean, I think I've been watching him more consistently. Did I watch Mountay? I think I watched Mountay last week. Did I watch Boffin? I'm not sure. I'll watch I'll watch Boff next week. Because listen, Mount's my boy. Okay? Mount's my
Guys,
boy.
welcome to week 7 of PPL. Today, we go up against Iron Boffin. First time ever playing Iron.
Like this man, great guy, genuinely. Let's fast forward to the game since I already know what he's bringing. Or do I? I don't think I do. Do I? Or did I help you in the other game? I think. Oh no, I helped him in the other game. Yeah. Not this one.
If it's like setup, it could be tricky. Hopefully I get too toxic yet. But yeah, we got dedicated lead Terrapagos here. Get my rocks up.
Nah, for
and
sure,
go from
Zio.
there.
I like that.
Head to dun- no,
I
no
do
run
want
is
to.
pretty
I
cool.
do want to put him over
Demo's
because
a threat for the choice band.
Drew deserves it. But not in the game because that doesn't work for me, brother. HH. Sorry, no. Much love, HH.
No, everything else is what I expected, though. Okay. Just a lead.
Yeah, the
So,
music sounds very super chill.
probably not a setup set. Probably just like Stealth Rock Blair. I do have Lumberry, actually, so that's pretty cool.
You good, bro?
I
Did
think
you
I'll
catch a
Toxic
cold?
first and then get rocks.
Or is that in your natural voice? I forgot. Oh my god, Toxic Terapogos.
If he is set up, this is great. Oh, amazing.
Oh, great.
Fantastic. Well, I'm gonna get rocks now.
That's what I mean.
Toxic. Like,
Mount's prep is always top notch.
It's kind of unfair.
Wait, this thing gets Stealth Rock too?
Okay, we got our Rockies.
Good to know.
Calm Mind, probably Boom Burst, yeah. So I should look. It's a good chomp.
Yeah, Terapogos learns everything at this point.
I might
It's
just
insane.
use Trap for this guy. I don't know.
I mean, to be honest, Terapogos still has
damage.
has a good enough niche in being able to spam
Boomers.
Terra
He doesn't
Starstone
need
throughout the
non-invested,
most
he's
of this game, but I understand
defensive, probably?
using it as an exchange chip to be able to get rid of the Dunsparce
yeah.
because it is actually a
that
bit
way.
annoying because he needs chip on this Pokemon.
So yeah, I'm gonna take the next one. I could Starstorm him. I could also go into one of my Spadef Mons, but basically his whole team is pretty specially defensive, so I think I'm just gonna
Fair enough.
stay in with Terap here. Yeah. And then looks like I'll be able
Still
to do one with this
survives.
guy.
Yeah,
could save
I
him.
mean, I think just pick this thing off.
Let's get out of here. Like 35, so I should kill if he's just max HP with no Spadef. If he goes into Goldengo, that's cool. I will just go for Flamethrower.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I mean,
Gone.
cool. We got rocks and we got a kill. What more can you
Good
ask for?
stuff.
The only thing that really... Actually, I think I outspeed his whole team with that Sun up. Unless his Goldengo's like timid. Or his Venusaur's timid. His Venusaur
Yeah.
should be timid because... Okay, yeah, he just Aqua Jet.
Smo, as they say.
Like it's pretty obvious Aqua Jet. Could preserve Smon as a
Why not?
sack
Keep it as a
later.
preserve. Go to
Go to
Tenta.
Tentacruel.
Tenta's fine.
Don't hate that.
I think he has to click Aqua Jet. Just the prospect of him staying in and just being able to
breaks me
get
with the
over
knockoff.
half of his thing's
If he could
health
do that,
unless
the
he happens to be
AD
a
might not
DP is
care,
not
so
worth it.
But
But I understand why he would
might-
want to give
yeah,
up
okay.
this thing. Yeah,
That's alright.
fair enough. Fair enough. The concept of risk versus reward indicates that you should stay in always. Because now we can go
I think
out to
I can
his...
just go into Tentacruel
Oh,
and go for like
okay.
knockoff.
I mean, I suppose
I
that
don't
also
think he would
works
stay in.
because knockoff is really good in the sense of being able to get rid of a serious
Yeah,
piece
the
of
main
any of his
threat
Pokemon
here
that he wants to bring in right now, right? Because Goldengo will not
is-
appreciate this.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. The main threat is
Sounds good, Bob.
Oh, he's colder. Okay.
Hope you have a great night, bro. Thank you for
Just
thank you for
one
joining. I really appreciate
He might
it.
outspeed me unless he's.
And also
should've
shout outs
outspeed
to
me.
everybody
Let's see
that
what
ended up
outspeed.
becoming a member
Maker is
and
Venusaur, I'm trying to say.
Draco for gifting the Membies.
So I definitely need to keep some.
We're gonna
Tentacruel and
I really hope that once I get my mental
the Mega
fully in
Speed,
order,
yeah.
like it's gonna be over, folks. It's
That's
gonna be
okay.
freaking over because
I
I'm gonna
think I
go
can just
all in
go-
on this bitch.
into Voltaire.
On this motherfucking beach.
He might T-Wave. He might just Shadow Ball. Neither is gonna really matter to this one.
I appreciate you, bro.
Okay, perfect.
Nice, nice, nice.
I will just Terra and Volt Switch.
Yeah. Easiest
He's
volt
not
switch
around
of his
there,
life.
right? Yeah, I know.
He has no reason to be anything else.
I mean, so far so good. Shadow Ball won't do much. Upwards of like 30% if he's invested.
I have no idea, Zio. I think it was 1Z Bayonet.
I need some chip on Cresselia.
Yeah, and I don't think he
before I
uploaded yet,
start.
fam. Yeah, it's
Looking
1Z,
for
it's
it.
1Z.
Because even at like +3,
I did hear them talk about it being
Crunch
game
is
of
not
the
good. It does, like,
season and
half
so on.
the bulky Cresselia, like physically defensive.
Yeah,
But
it's
it could
1Z,
be
it's
Spadef, I
1Z.
think, for, like Indeedee.
I remember now.
So like, doesn't really need to run Spadef. Check Indeedee. Okay.
That did nothing.
Make it rain.
Why
Does he
make
not have
it
Shadow
rain?
Ball?
Shadow Ball was free there, bro.
Alright, well.
Like, obviously the damage still would not have like been absolutely catastrophically bad and so on, but it still would have done a considerable chunk of damage
If I
as
take this
opposed
guy
to
out, left looks pretty good.
the negligible amount that you happen to see before your very eyes in this household
I
that
could go
we
very
happen
quick
to
here,
be
but if we
living
switch
in
into
right
Cresselia,
now
then that's annoying.
as we spend time of our days in the
Probably
confines of
choice
this
fantasy.
world. What the fuck did I just say?
I just go play blue.
Oh my god. I don't know where these tangents come from, folks. I don't know where
Red
these
Lips in the
tangents
Sun.
come from.
Those are
Oh,
good
okay,
chunks
so he
too.
did not have Shadow Ball. That
Cool,
makes
cool.
sense.
know if he preserves this. I mean, it's really good for Cliff Fable.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. Fuck, I gotta reach out
Blitz.
to him.
Yeah, okay. Banded Flare Blitz in the Sun. It's gonna do a good chunk too. Oh, perfect. I mean, U-turn would have been really good, but I need a chip on this guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Listen, I'm a very eloquent individual, okay?
Looks like it won't kill.
I'm excited, fam. I'm excited for the future ahead.
But I think I can just go...
I actually feel so much optimism as opposed to before.
Voltaire and Bolt Switch.
And I really hope that this week is the
into-
beginning
not
of
Voltaire
something
also, which is really
different.
good. Bolt Switch into
But
Cliff
for
Fable.
that, we gotta take things one step at a time, you know what I'm saying?
He also might just attack me here. He thinks I'm gonna stay in and go for the kill. Okay.
Moonlight makes sense. Yeah, Mount's positioning
Like,
has
I could
always
bug
been
eyes.
has been absolutely stellar.
Which does over half. If he's Spizz Def. Let's see if he's Spizz Def or not. No, he's actually Spizz Def. Based on the Flare Blitz damage. Maybe I actually could have killed him there. He might have gotten a low roll, unless he's mixed. He could have mixed bulk, of course. Yeah, it looks like he has some defense, actually. Or I got a very low roll. Bug Buzz 2-hit KOs.
Yeah, Crest is always an annoying Pokemon to
discharge
face.
as
I'm
well.
kind of glad that I don't
Which
have
covers,
to
most-
face it
most things
this week.
Hopefully just sacks the Lingo. Amazing. Okay. Clefable looking good.
It's a hard question to answer, Zio.
I should outspeed a Torkoal.
For
Definitely.
under personal bias standpoints, my favorite games are the ones that I've won, of course. But
What do you go into? Likeable looks
honestly,
really good into his team.
no, it's hard to say. It really
You
is.
could go Azu, try and outspeed and get a big hit. Still unsure if Azu is banded.
Exactly, Cypher. That
If it
that
is
stupid
banded,
ass Space Ducks literally got nerfed and it's
looks like
still
Player
borked.
Might be able to kill me.
How insane is that?
Excuse me.
Get well soon, brother.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, nice.
Lawrence
Hold
von
up. He's
Matterhorn,
not
yes.
brute. So he's almost certainly Heat Rock, but it looks, unless he's,
Yeah.
it looks like I
It
don't
had
fail with
more.
discharge.
All because of GVC. One day, I think
I
we
could
all
look
need to
into,
have an
I don't
uncomfortable
wanna get,
conversation about competitive
Lava
Pokemon
Flume done. Flygon is a thing.
and just how of a bizarre place it is in.
He might try and spin.
Honestly.
I don't want to take a hit is the thing. But I mean I have Venusaur. I mean Tentacruel for Venusaur, guys. All right, good.
Oh
good
my
shit.
god, that's good
Goes for the
damage.
spin. Is he faster than me now? He might be.
He's not. He shouldn't be.
No.
It's still a Torkoal.
Unless he has speed EVs, then.
It's still a Torkoal.
Torkoal!
Torkoal!
So he gets rid of the rocks, but at what
You know?
cost? Nice. Likeable outspeeding him at +1 speed is hilarious.
Yeah. It's still a Torkoal.
Torkoal is just that slow, guys. So I think he has to go Venusaur here. And I'm just gonna discharge, like, he could stay... I mean, if he's Terra Fire, he probably
Yeah,
goes
no,
right
for
here.
sure, Athena.
For the sun
I
boosted
love
Level.
Vikavolt.
I'm AV, I'm not sure if you know
But
I'm AV.
the way the game
makes
ended up
sense. And
gaslighting
I'm
me
sure
about
it
its
does.
speed and me seeing what it actually
Okay.
is afterwards,
Well,
I will
so
never
we got
forgive them
able
for that.
to-
But yeah, losing Roost is definitely unfortunate. Para?
We got
Oh,
that. That's so
instant
big.
para!
Yeah,
Oh la la! We love to see
I should
that.
save this one actually, and just go probably hard Tentacruel. Well, Tentacruel's still good for Azu.
Yeah, I mean, Vikavolt, I feel like has managed to, you know, have its use be carried out, yeah? Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking... I mean, if he's banded Azu, I do want Tentacruel healthy, so I'll just Volt Switch.
It's still not
If
good,
he
Athena. That's
is
the
Terra Fire and
unfortunate
he's
thing as a
Tentacruel,
Trick Room
then he
Sweeper.
has no coverage for Chestnut, so it makes sense that he uses Terra Fairy. He's Chestnut's bullet.
Wait, seriously, Zio? I'm sorry, but
nice.
that kind of tilts
He
me,
might
not
die.
gonna lie.
Probably not. Oh,
Oh my god, look at that damage!
I can just use her now. Who's he left?
That's
Azu,
fine and all. I just don't like the fact that like the game tells you one thing and
yeah,
then
I got
reality
Calm
ends up telling you a completely different story without anything to, you know, like utilize it utilize it
I
as
can
an
just go
element.
left
I suppose
here.
you can make a case that
If he
in
goes
the,
Cresselia,
you know, Ultra Sun
incredible.
and Moon game,
If he
there was a
goes
cutscene of Vikavolt taking forever to
Azu,
show up and so on, which could
gonna
be
do some
something,
damage.
but it still doesn't make any sense why, you know, like the dex or
Or I could just
the
go
game
Roll, which
or even the anime itself implies
get
that
both
this
of
thing
them.
is fast as
I
fuck,
could go
whereas
left,
it,
yeah, lefties,
what it actually
whatever.
is something
Pretty good.
completely else.
Should have been negative like 0
Like
IVs.
you can make something, you can do something
get
with
the slow
it
pivot on
to make
respawn
it an
and go.
interesting, not just an interesting game mechanic, but a story moment and so on. But like if you're not gonna bother doing anything
like
with it and
Psyshock
just
is
leave it
probably
as it
easier
is,
now,
then that's just
Let's get rid of that
that's just
recovery.
bad writing, honestly.
He's calm mind, okay. Alright. That's a little scary.
And in that case, that just becomes bad writing and a pointless paradox. And I feel like that is something that people should feel more comfortable calling out, if that makes any sense. Is he? I wouldn't know.
In terms of sun.
I wouldn't know, Draco.
Okay. I'll flip turn into Vikavolt. Hopefully he just kills me. And then maybe I can get a sun boosted Flare Blitz off.
Yeah, sack off your Vikavolt, bring in your
But he will have Moonlight, it's, like, back
Infernapi,
bro.
and pick this thing off, I suppose.
Yeah, this is why I had Toxic on Terrapagos, but I was hoping this would be more of like a check to Terrap.
Okay.
Toxic. Get this out of the way. Okay, well I can go
Good
Inferno
sack, good
now.
sack. I mean, if I was him personally, I would have gone for another Calm Mind, because then that would have
looks like I
made
might
things a
kill
bit more shiesty, I would imagine. Because, like, what reason does he have to
I
get
might
out of here, right? To
But
not
even if he
keep
recovers,
going for
the
Calm
next one
Minds, I
will probably
mean.
kill him. Right? Well, no, he's gonna get back to where he's at.
For real, Athena, for real.
A little bit. Because he gets what, 75% healing in the sun? So, yeah, I mean, if he doesn't have physical defense, well, we established he has some. Or I got a super low roll.
Yeah, exactly, Stitch.
I mean, I don't know what the roll is, but you have chances to kill here. Okay.
Oh my god, look at that damage. Golly. Ooh, but Moonlight is a great tech to have, but does it put him out? Yeah, that does put him out of range. And the sun is gone! Oh, shit! That's an interesting
Doesn't
thought
stopping him from just, like,
cipher.
continuously moonlighting.
Like, they could have used that. They literally could have used that as an
I'm trying to
element.
position Flygon.
But they didn't.
It might be like max visit, actually.
And that's on them.
I don't think he's max.
I just think that like one of my main
Flygon
issues
will
in
take a
terms
plus
of
one
you know
from
how
last.
Pokemon does their things is that I understand the approach in terms
Shield
of
the
things
threats.
being left to interpretation and so on, but if you go below the bare minimum, then I feel like that is such a waste in itself.
Okay.
Right? You can do
Good.
so much more with what you
I
have.
see where
Like,
he's at, though.
not everything needs to be a bunch of tell and no show. Because that is Pokemon. That has
Clefable,
always
things you
been
can
one
add
of
to Clefable
Pokemon's
and
biggest
cover.
issues in terms of
And he
their
has Psyshock, so I'm
executions.
losing that battle.
And if a big part
So we're gonna go Flygon.
of what they leave behind is for you
And attack,
to make
question mark?
personal head
We've got one
cannons
up that I
out of instead of actual facts, then
I might fucking lose.
that's
to this
just a waste then. And obviously they're moving to a more proper
Ice Beam, I
direction
just
with
died.
Scarlet and Violet because I loved how their storytelling approach
I
and
don't
so
actually kill him
on.
with Crunch here. That's so sad.
And I hope
Maybe-
that they do more of this moving forward, especially with more time in game development.
Because if I get to
But
plus,
it certainly is
maybe I'll just keep
something
crunching.
that
I'll just crunch. Endless crunch.
I think they should
Because I'll eventually get a defense drop.
go more into, if that makes any
And then
sense.
if he Moonblasts me, then I'm doing a lot of damage. I'm doing KOing if he attacks. If he Moonblasts me. If he has Ice Beam, I think I just lose. But you need Moonblast for Weavile.
Yeah, so
You might
I
just
mean,
go
I can
Fury
go on a
here.
full ass tangent about
That's why
why
you wouldn't get back to full
why I think
point.
Sword and Shield was the worst
CD.
modern Pokemon story that I've ever had the misfortune of
I
playing.
think crunching's fine because I
Like,
potentially getting the defense drop, and again, as soon as I'm +2, I'm 2 KOing.
but
So crit. Oh wow.
like, I think
Uh-oh.
let's watch this game first and then we'll talk about it.
That
Yeah.
was a good play. Do I take +2 Moonblast?
Yo, honestly, that Cresselia can actually
do.
solo him, right?
Oh my god. I guess I should have done this earlier. He's obviously gonna recover here though. So that was a pretty freak bag net. I just didn't want to get Ice Beamed and not have damage on him. How many Moonlights is he at?
Yeah, my favorite gens are Gen 5 and Gen 7, honestly.
Please attack me here. Okay.
Oh, we'll talk about Rose.
Fuck
Don't
yeah.
get me. Don't you worry.
Yeah, if he went for another Calm Mind, it was over, I think.
Oh my god. Yeah, that Cresselia could have actually swept him. Yikes.
We got him. Now.
Yeah, no,
Most obvious
definitely. I
object in the
feel
world.
like Bob should have
Could just preserve differential.
should have played played the turn 3 sequences a
well
little
do that.
bit differently. Because otherwise it would have just swept. Which is insane.
Wow, Crisis Averted. That got dicey.
Mm.
Even if he is... I mean, if he's fast and he's banded,
Yeah.
we'd have to be going for like Bold Out. I think I can... I mean, differentials...
Why not? Go.
It's really not that important.
Go Tender
I'd
Crew.
rather not throw the game.
Go Tender Crew.
Like belly drum or something.
I mean, if he went for a belly drum, you just pick
Okay, well-
this thing off with a sludge bomb regardless, do you not?
If he's banded, no problem, obviously.
I love Rowlet, yeah.
Sludge
Honestly,
Bomb
I
is
love
a
Alola.
3-hit KO.
I had a love-hate
Oh, you
relationship with Ultra Sun and Moon, but now after
Okay, yeah, I think
these
that's-
emotions are
Okay.
gone, I
GG.
do see it more fondly.
That freaking Cresselia.
I love the music change. I love the
That was
vibes.
close. Good game.
I completely
Yeah,
feel
man.
that, Athena.
Thank God I have... I don't know if I talked about it in Team Builder.
I
but
think in terms
I
of
use Flygon
riding
for
Sun and Moon clears
the
Ultra Sun
Blast
and Moon by
to get it
miles.
Into a banded
And I'll
Octojet.
stand on
Actually,
that
I have quite a bit of
business.
bulk on Flygon. Like, I have a decent amount of HP investment. And if I didn't...
That Cresselia could have been a dicey one to face. 2 came back super strong. Right. Yeah. So, about Sword and Shield, right? There are multiple reasons why that this game ended up being what almost made me quit playing quit being a Pokemon fan entirely. And I'm not exaggerating when I say this, by the way. So let's get the personal reasons out of the way. First things first. First things up to start, the timer. I think you've like anybody that has seen Nexus talk about it will understand just how bad it was. But other than the fact that 6v6 battling is 6v6 competitive battling is literally impossible with a 20-minute timer, especially when you consider the input delays, how long the animations are, especially with the Dynamaxes and so on. The other option, which was the 10-minute chess timer, wasn't that much better, honestly. In fact, I would argue it was 10 times worse because, like, it is objectively far lesser of a time to prepare to think your turns through and click instead over the regular 60-minute timer with a 30-minute personal timer. So that's one. Because I'll tell you right now, after every tense match that I would have, I would be a sweating fucking mess. And I can assure you that I'm someone who likes to take his time when clicking his moves, contrary to what some people might express their peeving by, in which case, tough shit, deal with it. I apologize. That was far more aggressive than it needed to be. Anyways, so to put it simply, that's just my trauma speaking, by the way. I'm sorry. Like, not only that, the conditions to set your Sword and Shield timer, the conditions to set that 10-minute chess timer, it was absolutely insane. Because I'm gonna tell you this. For about nearly a year, this whole tournament scheme, which was implemented to be able to, afford you this option on paper, which is in itself so fucking unnecessarily complicated because, you have to set it the day before and all of that stuff. It didn't fucking work. It would not properly work. And even though the developers were consistently told about it, they did not fix this shit for a super long time. So what you needed to do was that you needed to download programs. You would need to download programs with CMD and so on to be able to gaslight your Nintendo Switch to gaslight your Nintendo Switch into thinking that you are playing the game on LAN mode, and because it is only under LAN mode that you are able to afford yourself the 10-minute chess timer. Okay? And I'm gonna tell you, other than the fact that this process takes fucking forever, there are times where the game does not even fucking properly work. Okay? You would consistently get DC'd, you'd get locked out. It was absolutely atrocious, and to me, that was ultimately the straw that broke the camel's back, which is why I look at Sword and Shield as the worst modern mainline Pokemon game. Now, yeah, exactly. And the 10-minute chess timer wasn't any better, especially when you consider just how bad the process was in terms of setting it up. And contrary to what some might try to imply and say that it's slander and so on, it's with Sword and Shield and so on, the objective reality is that Draft League fucking fell as far as viewership goes in Generation 8. That is a fact. There's a reason why no other content creator wanted to pursue, no content creator that was on that, high viewership level would want to continue doing this anymore. And obviously, all the credit goes to your Gravies, to your Addisons, to your Vepsises, and so on for continuing to do so. But again, objectively, Generation 8 was the fall of Draft League as far as YouTube viewership goes. Okay? Like, it was horrible. That was a straw that broke the camel's back. Now, I am not someone who just plays this game to be competitive. I have a side that enjoys the lore. I have a side that enjoys the environmental storytelling, the storytelling associated with it, and all of that kind of stuff. And even from a non-competitive side, I think Sword and Shield also fumbled big time. Because from a game design standpoint, you have a region that you could have very well turned into a fully scaled 3D one, and you have this. And if you look at a lot of the areas, that will give you the impression that, okay, wait, hold on a second, there is a lot of stuff there. But unfortunately, it is akin to a picture where you can imagine what lies beyond the lines that what lies beyond, but you can never interact with it. You could never explore with it. Why? Because they decided that they wanted to railroad the entire experience. Okay? They decided to railroad the entire experience and make it so where it essentially is no different than a 2D Pokemon game. And that to me epitomizes a big part of the issues with, a Pokemon's game design philosophy, where even if they decided to go 3D, they would consistently dedicate to glass half full approaches. Okay. And that was the case with Generation 8. Like, the wild area was a very pitiful attempt at a large 3D space. It was not good. It was the weather would literally change when you would go from one step to another. So I hope you understand just how much of a last second addition it was. Yeah, exactly, Lizzie. It was not good. It was not good, period. And that's another aspect that I did not like about Generation 8, because I was like, what is this pointless 2D game design? Like, y'all ain't evolving. This is a glass half full approach. So that's the second part. Now, for the third part in itself, the story. And let me tell you right now, your boy had, at the very least, enough expectations to expect a storyline in the same vein as what he saw in Sun and Moon. Because I'm gonna tell you as much. I love Sun and Moon. That game literally fucking made me cry. With this whole story revolving around, Lily, Lusamine, and so on, the family drama, the overall resolution, the ending, and so on. It definitely made me feel a lot of things, and I really honestly felt like I honestly felt like at the very least it would have been fair for me to expect as much in Generation 8. But I didn't get any of that. I honestly did not get any of that because it was a bunch of tell don't show. Marnie may as well not even fucking exist because she's literally just a prop. She does nothing. She does nothing of substance. They talk about how this team yelled this, team yelled that, and other than how bizarre it was of me to find a bunch of people grown ass people, you know, like frothing their mouths over a literal child, I can overlook that because, you know, the idea of someone, you know, doing more with the stadium, doing more with their bumpkin ass town, which nobody wants to be in, it has interesting potential behind it, right? But again, they did fuck all with it. Like, if you mean to tell me that for most of the characters in Sword and Shield, their appeal is the trainer cards that you see before you that reveals interesting information about them, whereas how they are used in the actual game, how they are actually utilized in this game is literally just being used as a pointless plot device to drive you from location A to location B with nothing of substance happening in between it. I am sorry, but that is not good writing in my honest opinion. Okay? That to me is not good writing. And the less I say about Hop, the better, because like, and I'm gonna tell you as much. The concept of Hop, the insecurities that he had in terms of, you know, following the footsteps of someone far greater than him, that is something I resonate with, because I'm a third generation individual that comes from third generation individual following the footsteps of two exceptionally wonderful individuals. In fact, make it 3 exceptionally wonderful individuals if you want to consider my father and my mother's side of the family. And the idea of finding your place in this world, you know, having these expectations and not being able to fulfill them, and wondering and having these self-doubts about where your place in this world is, I resonate with that. I genuinely do. But to me, there is a difference between having a great concept. There's a difference between having a great concept and great execution in terms of the storytelling. Concept does not make the story. It is the delivery of that said concept that overall turns this thing into a compelling execution. And in that vein, I feel like Hop's story was honestly, like, it was all over the place, honestly. It was generally all over the place because what you're essentially giving me, despite him having the most rival boss battles in the entire game, is essentially being regressed to being a plot device. And then, like, and even when shit hits the fan and he you know, loses his biggest match yet, there's no crashing out from his behalf. He still ends up staying normal, and his depression and so on, it is so egregiously mishandled. It is so egregiously mishandled where, like, he's fine, he's depressed right now, and then he acts fine, and then he's fine in the next one. Like, he bounce backs after hearing certain words from Sonya and so on. And people are talking about how he got rid of his, you know, main party Pokemon to try different experimental approaches to show that, oh, look at him, like, he's so crashing out that he's no longer using his Wooloo anymore and so on. And look at how, like, he's using different party members to try and be the best and still failing in spite of that, which is an interesting concept on paper. But if you look at the game itself, why is it that he's not using 6 Pokemon then? What is the point then of benching his Wooloo for no fucking reason? Because he doesn't have 6 Pokemon. Even when he does all of that, he still uses 4 to 5 Pokemon at maximum. So there's this huge clash between storyline and gameplay mechanics itself. And to me, that is something that I can't necessarily overlook. Because I'm like, storylines exist to be able to be told by the gameplay that you have before you. And if you're telling me 2 different tales and, you know, not dedicating to it, then what are we doing? And most importantly, Hop is not a rival. Like, I'm sorry to say, he thinks of you as a rival, sure, but if your whole narrative is being centered around always losing to the same person over and over again, in the sense of never being able to give him a compelling fight, and ultimately your purpose being something else entirely, then it doesn't, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it, right? Because even in his depression arc, when he was having his depression over losing, you know, like losing against you in Windon Stadium, what happens afterwards is essentially him putting all these feelings aside because he needs to help you, you know, swarm Rose's tower and find his brother, right? But like, if it comes down to it, he's like, yeah, right? Like, you know, like, yeah, so here's the thing. No, listen, this is still your perspective at the end of the day. You're telling your perspective, and, like, this is your perspective, and this is mine. We're here to have a constructive conversation regardless. I'm just telling you the points of why I feel the way that I do, okay? But, to put it simply, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. And again, when it came down to it, like, Hop literally saves the world with you. Okay? He literally saves the world with you. And other than the fact that even that feat alone did not cure his depression, it was just a few words saying that you're so helpful, that helped him find his answer. And I just find that very nonsensical, to be honest. And Rose was not a good written villain. I'm sorry to say. He was an atrociously, terribly written villain. I have no idea what the fuck they were even thinking when they conceptualized him as the big bad. And I think it would have been better off without it. Pretty much, Lizzie. Like, it was, I did not have a good time. Yeah. And that's fine again, right? Like, if you want to become a professor, if your purpose is something else, that is a beautiful concept. But the journey towards getting there, I felt was not good at all. And also, like, I also did not enjoy the Eternatus boss fight. Because if you're gonna have scripted boss fights, if you're gonna dedicate fully to scripted boss fights, you need to make it a spectacle. You need to instill it with moments after moments after moments to make, you know, your overall lack of control over what's happening in this fight something to remember for. And what did they do with it? They essentially made it so where Zacian and Zamazenta, they're the only Pokemon that can do damage. You cannot use these Pokemon because they are operating by themselves, right? They are operating by themselves, and it literally becomes a pointless spam fest. Nothing of substance happens as the fight continues. It's as you're forced to just stay and watch and watch and watch and watch and watch until finally that motherfucker's health ends up dropping dead. So, I'm sorry, like, I honestly don't have anything good to say about about my experience with Sword and Shield. It almost made me fucking quit playing Pokemon quit being a Pokemon fan until I got, you know, was exposed to the Pokemon Adventures manga. But like, if you're like, you know, I hope you people understand that I'm not exaggerating with any of these opinions of mine, because when the credits rolled and the game finished, like, I was left with some very super ass empty feelings, right? I was left with super empty feelings. Like, I felt like how when Batista won the Royal Rumble or when Roman Reigns did in the years afterwards. That's how I felt. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Lizzie. It is what it is, though. I'm glad that we moved past that, and I just hope that, you know, future games don't end up carrying out the same storytelling approach that they did with Sword and Shield, because I don't...
What's up, y'all?
I don't want to... Holy shit.
We're here for week 7 of the PPL.
Yo, this is so cool!
And for those of you who don't remember, last season when I played Matthew Drops, we had an agreement going into the battle that we were going to have a cook-off in addition to our battle. But only one of us actually did the cook-off. That means I dressed up like a chef, pretended to make a...
No, it's not rude, Athena.
Like
you're fine.
Idiot, while getting my ass beat by a choice Scarp Hydrapple. It was humiliating, honestly. So this season, I'm not giving him the chance to do the same thing to me again. This season, I'm taking things into my own hands. We need 3 more wins to make the playoffs. And we're gonna fucking manifest it right here, right now. I prepared a ritual, and we're gonna start off our little video here, our team builder, with this ritual. Before we jump in though, I'll go ahead and get his team up on the screen so y'all can see it. Here's what we got.
Yeah, you're good, fam. Listen, don't worry about it. We're literally talking about perspectives, nothing
Terra
else.
Cloister.
One sec.
Yes, Lashley Specs is legal. We also need to be concerned about the Mine Shao, the Glow King, and really those are like the big ones. Those are the big massive threats, the things that are like most threatening to my team, in my opinion. And we have some stuff prepped up to deal with this. So let's go ahead and talk about what I have prepared. The first thing we're going to add to our little cauldron here.
But yeah,
is
last
some
game.
Ivy. Obviously, the Ivy is going to represent our Ogerpon doll, who is going to be our dedicated lead for this battle. She
Sounds
is going
good,
to be rocking
Stitch.
an expert
Take
belt.
it easy.
She has Ivy Cudgel, Knockoff, U-Turn, and Spiky Shield. Now I know Spiky Shield probably seems a little off here. The reason we have it is because he does have a Trap Inch, and it can arena trap season so we can sail into playoffs, and I'll catch y'all back here for the battle.
Great stuff.
Alright y'all, we are searching. It is battle time. Good luck, have fun to Matthew. And yeah. Battle time, gonna be battle time. Okay. There's no Cloister. So there's no Cloister, which means no Mirror Herb Cloister shenanigans from Melodic.
Yeah.
The Empoleon is still here, so we can still grab our boost from competitive Empoleon. I don't think this changes our lead at all, though. I still think leading Ogerpon.
No, for
is
sure.
Definitely.
For sure, Lizzie. I enjoy talking about it.
Terra Captain at all, actually.
Because I'm
He just
passionate
brought
about
his
this
top
shit.
six, no Terra Captains.
But oh, the Houndstone. I thought he dropped the Houndstone. I guess he didn't. The Dunsparce, though, is insane. I like the music. So chill. But please change it when the fight's about to happen. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Hey, he leads Glow King.
And also, you are very
We're still
polite
Like, Knockoff is a
when you
little
are
thing,
voicing
but
your opinions, Athena.
There's no reason to just
Like, just because you have a different opinion, please don't ostracize yourself for it. You're good.
There's no
Okay?
Trap Inch either, so Spiky Shield is kind of a waste, but whatever.
Accept
really
each
just
other.
need U-Turn and Ivy Cudgel here.
Despite what
And
our
Knockoff
opinions may
to
have.
break through the Glow King.
And Pokemon
We
fans in
have
general
three
take
moves
shit
that
too
we
way
can
too
look for that. We
seriously,
don't need
honestly.
Spiky Shield. Or anything else in that slot. Whatever. I'm just saying words.
Yeah,
Don't even mean anything.
of course.
Right, so he stays in, obviously. No reason not to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good damage.
Helmet.
I think this is the last game, by the way.
Go Gambit. Yeah, we just go Gambit.
Yeah, why not, right? Does
We just
she
go
want to
Gambit,
go out
yeah.
into her daddy?
Future sight. Okay, that's fine.
Hmm.
Yeah, we definitely just get up rocks here. We obviously threaten with Kowtow, but we also get to see what a switch in for this is.
Yeah, it can. It's just that he doesn't want to use it, and that's on him.
Well, we have the Chopple, so we can live a body press. I kind of want to see what this thing's item is.
Nah, for
and
sure,
see what kind
Athena.
of damage we're doing. So we.
I never got into
No.
Sonic, so maybe if I grew up with it like you did and so on,
I think we just
maybe I would take it as seriously too. So potatoes.
Alright, so
Nice spikes.
this is looking like it's like max HP.
The boy's hungry as
max
hell though. Daddy. Dada.
It's a lot of these.
By the way, folks,
We don't really
with
care about
Jack's
sight, so we
nickname,
can go here.
with me Dada,
I kind of want to go Dunfang.
Dada, D-A-D-A, Dada. It means grandfather in my language.
Zapdos might make more sense.
Okay? So yeah.
Though. Yeah. I think we go Zapdos and probably U-turn.
Bro, it was so fucking cringe that fucking Enamorous disappeared.
He gets that Spike's 10. Okay, yeah, we just U-turn here, and if he stays out, then
Legit.
we go Dunfang.
I will say though the music is a bit too
But I don't
loud.
think
Maybe
he
she needs to
lets the thing
tone it down a
go
little bit
down
more.
When there's an Ogerpon. So
I will tell
he
her
almost certainly
personally.
falls out here. Good cloaking. Makes sense. This thing's probably either the Def or AP, I would guess.
But I'm glad that each and every single one of you enjoyed
Could've
the
been
battle
colder.
and
Could've been colder, like,
and the
Spidef
intro
colder.
though.
That's probably,
I'm generally happy that you all did.
I don't know.
Because
I think is what we gotta look out for.
even if
Okay,
you lose your
so
games and so on, you
to
gotta
like,
make sure
oh,
the
it goes
content is
wrong.
as best
Okay,
is as
try
good
block.
as it possibly can be, right?
The spin. And if he goes into Starve, then we just rapid spin on the following turn. That's fine.
Thank you, Lizzie. Glad you enjoyed.
You know, that's the dog for sure.
That line just
Okay,
came like just one line came to me out of nowhere, and then I just came up with a whole ass intro.
Now, I'd love to stay
That
out
was-
here
that-
and hope that we outspeed.
I was really
but
happy
this
with
thing
it.
isn't fluffy, so it's probably got speed for Sand Rush sweeping. So
No,
we
no,
should
say
go
it. Let's hear it.
Like,
Let's
that's
hear it,
really why I
Athena.
bought this Pokemon. So,
I ain't gonna judge.
Dunsparce hitting the field for the first time this season. Welcome to the team, Manifest. Get burnt from me.
That Dunsparce is so small though.
Okay, so I think he probably has to respect the glare here, right? So I'm just gonna click Shadow Ball into what will probably be like Gloking. If I were to guess, right? And if he stays out, then this just dies.
Thank you for
I don't
that,
think he goes
Athena.
T-Tar here because
I
I don't
asked,
think he
so
wants to get paralyzed.
I guess I deserve that.
Or Mind Shock,
Also,
for that matter.
naming
This is almost certainly
naming your
Gloking.
Houndstone Nina
No,
is
it's not
fucking
Gloking. He goes
mental.
T-Tar. Okay, so if he goes T-Tar here, this is gonna do like negative damage. If he goes T-Tar into Glare,
Yeah,
into potential
I
Glare,
have mixed opinions on that,
He's
Zio.
probably not speed invested. He doesn't care about his speed on this thing, so I'm gonna guess that this is probably a really specially bulky T-Tar.
Makes sense.
To give him like an additional Zapdos switch in. So I think we probably just go into this. Because we probably outspeed and we threaten it out.
Please let me beat Ruby.
Or he Dragon Dances and destroys me. But then we just rebound with Overpound, so that's fine. Although 2 layers spikes me up, and that'll suck. That was 53. We took 53.
Yo!
52. Okay, so we can't switch out. We
That
have to stay
did
in, so
insane
I'm just gonna rapid spin.
damage! Is
We
that
have to outspeed,
motherfucker
otherwise
choice,
these spikes are gonna
Bandit?
battle. I'm just clicking rapid spin. We gotta get rid of these spikes.
That's what I'm saying,
He's swap
Athena.
back, so he's definitely not fast Ramchar. And that damage... Based on that damage, I also think it's adamant.
But it is a Terra Captain, Zio.
Okay.
It literally
Get
is
rid
a
of
Terra
spikes.
Captain.
He's gonna spike here for sure, right?
Unless he
I
changed
think
it.
we just smack down here. And because we know this thing is max,
Yo, that knockoff did
smack down into
mental
EQ
damage.
After leftovers recovery is not going to kill. But it'll do a lot. It'll put it in range of Overbond.
I see. So he did drop it then. Fair enough.
I'm tempted to just click spin again.
Hey,
but I think
a
that
time
damage on
was
this
the
runway
time
is
came
more
to make a
valuable.
decision, and
So
it's clear that he
Plus,
did.
doesn't have to
So
switch into this right now. He literally has no earthquake.
I'm glad that he did so. You know.
Okay, he leaves us out.
Okay,
So
good
much
damage. Great damage.
goodness. Okay, any Brave Bird,
সাহসী
so that's
পাখি
even
তাকে
more. So
খুন
this
করে
thing's
ফেলবে
definitely
এ
gonna
সময়ের
be
মধ্যে।
knockoff damage. So
আরে
we could probably just
লোহার
go over here.
মুরগি
Zapdos is tempting, but
হাসতো।
I think knockoff is the best play here. This is a super free knockoff.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Yeah, we just knock.
Yeah, it's just weird, Zio.
We either kill this thing or we get rid of something's item.
The
So
dogs aren't even updated.
he leaves us out and Sparmery is gone. We're one step closer to Overpond just winning.
লোহার মুরগিটা
We really just need to figure out with him.
লোহার মুরগির জীবনটা শেষ হয়ে গেল এখন।
And I'm willing to bet it's specially defensive.
ভালো
to check
সাহস
the
দেখালো এই
bundle
পাখিটা।
to come. And we need to get Glow King around like 60%, so it can die to rocks into a cudgel into like a rocks plus cudgel into a knockoff.
কিন্তু সাহসটা দেখাতে গিয়ে এর পাখির জীবন
So we just U-turn.
শেষ হয়ে গেল। ইন্নালে রাখে ওয়াইন
And we went Gambit last time, right? So I actually think we U-turn
একদম রে।
here because he
Right.
probably
So
would've
sorry.
on this turn.
I was just basically saying that this brave bird, this like this steely chicken,
so
this
it's
steel
last.
flying chicken, give his
Flamethrower,
life
okay. Yeah, Flamethrower
by
is probably
being
better
brave.
because It, you know,
Yeah,
it can't miss for one.
that
Burn
did
chance.
decent damage though.
We U-turn into Gambit now, right? Because he tries to click like Ice Beam or something here.
Yeah,
We've
good
seen
pivoting from
Flamethrower,
Daria's
Future Sight.
behalf. Definitely good pivoting from Daria's behalf. Daddy, can I get a? Oh yeah.
Psychic, even better.
Oh
Even better.
my
He
gosh.
does not have Ice Beam. Okay, well,
Kachao?
I'm Iron Head here because Kowtow seems really obvious. And this will cover
Yeah,
a Mind
that works
Shell
too.
or a Tyranitar switch.
That works. That works. Pen.
And Empoleon.
Oh yeah, the impulse. Great
Wasn't gonna do
switching from Matthew's behalf.
Doesn't do much at all.
Daddy.
I'm not sure if we can even figure out whether this is Fizz Def or specially defensive.
Indiana.
The way he went into it makes me think it's Fizz Def, though.
I
no
died
fear,
when I
SD
said
low
that,
kick.
by the way.
Alright, I think I have to go Zapdos
Yeah, no, great
here.
play from Matthew's
Threaten a
BF.
Thunderbolt.
Fucking called that. He fucking called that head. I mean, nah,
Plus, if he
I get it.
U-turns
I
and
get
knocks
it.
Here, he could get static, which is good for Melodic.
But I do feel like that was a bit of an over prediction on her behalf. Kachao was still
Melodic
free.
in 1v1. If this thing gets paralyzed, Melodic comes in, wins the 1v1, steals the boost, and potentially sweeps.
Yeah.
He got rocks up, which is really bad. I think that I actually need
Nah,
to
for sure,
Thunderbolt, because I
Athena.
can keep switching around
Nobody
with
expected
Zapdos
a king.
and Rocks
Nobody
up,
expected a
but I need to
Bisharp
get damage.
evolution,
Ouch.
but the fact that it didn't led
I
to
don't think I've
what
been
is, in
switching
my
anyway, so I
opinion,
couldn't have done
my favorite Generation 9 Pokemon after
That's great
like
damage.
is absolutely fucking
He has
insane.
knocks, so our Scarf is gone. That's fine. This isn't checking Mind Shot
I
anymore
love
anyways,
King
since
Gambit.
Rocks are up.
Like I felt literal
Mind Shot
chills when I saw that shit for the
always
first time.
revenge with
A
Overwatch
part of me
territory,
does
but
wish
this
he
is
was
kind of
standing
endgame.
though
This is kind of
to
endgame now. I
really
know that he's
sell,
doubled at 5 Pokemon
you know,
left,
serious
but
moments and
the
so
way
on,
the
and
situation
and that
is
he
set
does
up, I
his, you
think
know, way of
we kind of
traversal
defend
isn't
that
just
game.
literally
I also think
riding
I'm gonna
his
U-turn here, because
like
I
riding
don't
his
think he
hair
lets us
like
go
a
down
fucking go-kart.
I don't
But
think he lets us go down yet, so I actually think I U-turn.
I like the stance. I really like the
Yeah,
stance.
that's right. Okay, that's the Glow King. We got a little momentum here.
Mm-hmm.
Right into Gambit. I think we go right into Gambit. Yeah, we go Gambit, and I think we just Iron
I'm
Head
glad
again,
that
because
she's
I think
slowing
after
down and
Rocks,
thinking our turns through
even
as
if he
well.
goes back into Empoleon, I think Rocks plus Iron Head plus Kowtow equals KO.
Kachao. They really are. Yeah, I feel like the Generation 9 is the generation for
And if he
steel
does stay out
types,
and he does
genuinely.
reveal that he has the Focus Blast, then we get clean and we get damage off. Okay, he switches out. Okay. To go, yeah, I'm back into Empoleon. Let's see this damage. I think after Rocks and an Iron Head, and then Lefty's recovery, I think he's still in range of Kowtow.
Why did she go for an Iron Head again?
Yeah. I think this kills. I think this still kills. I think Kowtow still kills.
Yeah, outspeeds.
Amazing.
Nice,
still good.
nice, nice.
Although now we can't utilize our Mirror Herb on Melodic, which kind of sucks. Okay. I think we sack the Zapdos here.
Now I get that. It's just that I personally would never,
No, I
especially
think
with
it's
how
the
much she's been
Zapdos.
clicking Iron Head, I would have never gone out in my Mian Shao personally. But I understand in these game sequences, it's hard to ascertain exactly what move they would want to go for. Yeah.
Okay, close combat.
Static?
No para. I don't think crit mattered. It certainly didn't matter because he'd outspeed on the following turn. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
it's another static chance, but I think he's probably protecting pads.
That makes sense.
So I go
But
Ball.
the Ogre Pawn comes in and just clicks
I think I
buttons
just
now,
click
yeah?
it. I know he probably goes Glow King, and clicking Knock is really tempting.
SD then if you are a real person. You do not even have SD. Babushka, what
I
is
think Hydro just
this?
makes more sense. If he would have stayed out and we knocked, we could have just died there. So I think we always had to cudgel.
Well,
That's still like decent damage. That's still decent damage. It's still
Yeah.
not in knock range.
I think it might be
It's still
Culver
not
Berry
knock
though,
range.
folks.
I think I go Melodic now, right?
What is this set?
So that
Huh?
seems obvious. So I think I go Melodic. Why didn't I U-turn?
I love it.
Why didn't I U-turn?
Yeah, why
That was
didn't you
weird.
U-turn,
That was
fam?
really weird.
It's okay.
The reason to not
Happens.
U-turn there. Very strange. Why did I do that? Whatever. Doesn't matter. I hope that damage doesn't matter. I hope that like 10% damage doesn't matter. Okay, so we flamethrower. That's fine.
This is definitely a very competitive
unless
game
this
though.
thing is like
No pun
AV.
intended.
That's
That
super
did
AV.
fucking
We're
nothing.
Modest. We're modest max. We're modest.
Yo,
max. This
Knockout
thing
might
is
have killed
super
that.
AV. We're just gonna Hydro Pump again though. I don't think there's any reason not to. Hydro Pump's still doing more damage than Mudshot, so.
Yeah.
And we don't need to lower the
Yeah.
speed for any reason. Yep, he switches out. Who is he going into? The dog. Alright, well if we land this Hydro Pump, Honstone's gone.
Yo. Oh, there we go.
Alright,
Yeah,
Honstone's
no,
gone.
that's good. That's
That means
good.
we can sack off the Dunsparce now, Manifest. On Mind Chow, right? He definitely revenges with Mind Chow here, threatens to revenge.
Yeah.
I guess the question is, do I Hydro Pump on Agility? We still live one? I think he's gotta be High Jump Kick, or... I don't think he can Agility here. Because I don't think he can kill us without a boosting item. There's Ogre Pawn. Please no agility. Please no agility.
Playoffs are after week 9,
If
Lizzie.
he's agility, I threw. Okay.
It,
We just closed
normally
time.
it's supposed to be
Alright,
after
that's
week
really
8,
good.
but
If
they wanted an
if he
extra week
agility
so
though,
that
he
everybody
technically
ends up playing
wins.
against
So,
each other,
really
which is
happy
why
he
they're
didn't
gonna
click
be able to.
agility.
They're gonna save playoffs for
I
after
think I
week
go Overcon
9.
and win now.
So
And
basically,
really
after
think it's
Drew,
Overcon.
I
And I've
end
been
up
running
facing
Alluring Voice so much this year
Daria,
on the
and then
Milan.
after
I think
that,
he had to
yeah.
respect that, so I don't think he could have ever clicked agility there. Even
No
if he
worries,
does have
Lizzie.
it. That's a
ভাই
lot
রে
of
ভাই আর
damage,
কি বাকি
but
আছে
I think we
গেমটা
might
শেষ
just
কর
win.
ভাই আর কত
I
বাকি
think a cudgel after rock into a knockoff.
Please.
King, even through Cloverberry.
Yeah, I think you're not supposed to survive, I think.
Is our expert belt boost? We're
Kureha.
gonna find out.
Finish him.
Oof,
Yo! That was a crit.
beautiful. That is beautiful. I don't think it mattered. I don't think it's Culver. I think he's AD, so I really don't think that crit mattered at all.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll just knock now. I mean, I guess he could have like
Fuck.
went into T-Tar after.
It
that
really
cudgel
is.
on an expected
That's why I want to
knockoff, but
win,
then,
so
like,
that
then
I'm
what?
locked
Then
in
I'm just clicking on the cudgel
guaranteed.
and, like, you're in the same position, so it doesn't matter. Unless T-Tar is window. Okay. That's invoking down. I think Mind Shot has to be Impish to live Cudgel. I think even max HP after rocks. Yeah, even max HP after rocks.
Yeah,
is
I think
down, so
I think
it's
that's a wrap, folks.
So I
Because
think
she
it's
literally
Cudgel.
just specs cudgel 2 times and it's over.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to click anything else, right? I guess I could Spiky Shield to get it down further, but if he does have agility, this is when he clicks it, so I just Cudgel.
That is such a cute visual, Athena. I love it.
Okay.
Very well played. Honestly, Daria has been
And
fucking killing it.
I'm assuming T-Tar doesn't have
I
Ringo,
loved
so
her
probably
performance so
he
freaking
probably
much.
needs to there, so I think
Exceptionally
that
done, fam.
means-
Proud of you. Like, I mean, obviously it doesn't mean much since she and I are just getting to know each other and stuff, but like, yeah.
Your window. That's game.
I don't... Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well
Ugh,
played.
Okay, this, look,
Well played.
I finally had a good Overpawn game. Feels really good to get that monkey off my back. A really, really good Overpawn game.
Okay. Very well played. You kept control. Got the ogre one. Talk to. You've established yourself as a top prospect for winning the whole thing. PS loved the intro this week. You and so many others. Right. So I believe that should be it. Honestly, we had a great amount of people throughout the rest of the stream, and I'm so glad that like you all were able to be here for this very moment. We got some unis, the bus emotes. We're gonna get far more down the line, and from a content standpoint, I hope that this week ends up being the game changer that I'm looking for. We're gonna start with baby steps, but hopefully we're gonna get there by the end of it, okay? So, yeah, I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for staying with me throughout this ride. Have yourselves a wonderful night ahead, or a day if you happen to be from a different time zone, and I shall most certainly see you all on the flip side. Wish, love you all.